Doesn't really matter at this point.
Does it?
We're on season 2.
Season 2?
Episode number 11. Did I just do the intro?
Wait,
Low key?
did you steal my thunder?
I just did a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little tad bit.
I mean,
just a
I'm
little
willing to roll
bit.
with that. I mean, we can.
Are we recording?
Yes, we've been recording.
Oh.
As soon as I hit play right there on the computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started recording. I can take some of that out.
No, I mean.
Yeah, I can
don't
take
never
some.
anything out.
Bad.
Some of the stuff we.
Yeah.
Well, of course, if we would have kept going, I'm sure something bad would have came out. If we would have just kept going.
Kept going, not knowing we was recording.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
No telling what would have came out.
I'll probably give it about 30 more seconds, and then it would have been.
It was on his way.
Is that a reflection of us?
Absolutely.
Reflection of y'all.
It's an absolutely reflection.
I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah,
It's
I don't know
us
how I feel
under
about
the
that.
influence of Rece. So it's like us.
Okay.
It's like what we've been subject to. You know what I'm saying? It's like what we've been subject to. So
That is hilarious.
I'm the angel.
yeah, different view of angels.
Yeah.
You must be the mother type of angel.
You said fallen angel.
Yes.
Still an angel.
That's it.
Wait, what?
That's in the, hey, that's in that other book. That's in the
That is hilarious.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
Wait a minute, what? I thought this is where the Bible came from, the Dead Sea Scrolls.
That's a whole different thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Dead Sea Scrolls is something different.
Scholar?
I don't know this
You ain't never heard of the Dead Sea
one. Nobody else
Scrolls?
knows either.
Bro,
Don't know
I,
either? Okay,
I
got
do
you,
know
got you.
that.
All right. I'm going to just take your word for it. I thought all the Dead Sea Scrolls was the Bible. Like, that's where they got it from.
Oh, it's like a whole thing, bro.
You Googling me?
I just Google it. You can Google it.
Yeah, I'll just Google it later.
Yeah.
It's not important when we're about to get into filth.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't get into film.
Bro, it's like you get into filth, but when you get in front of people and cameras and all the other stuff, you want to act like you don't get into filth.
Low key, he don't, though.
I
No,
don't
those have some filthy moments.
And they're few and far in between.
They're few and
Think
far
about
in
how many
between.
moments we've had in Uglies, and he sits out.
Who's we? Why I gotta get?
I was talking about all our friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That doesn't include us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that doesn't include us.
Wait, what?
Hey, man, listen.
Wait, what?
Listen. I was just...
How y'all gonna tell y'all something
Listen,
that trip?
man,
I didn't tell on anything. First of all,
Well, you were there.
I called it.
there's no proof that I was there.
Oh, my God.
I think everyone in this room knows that you were not only a willing participant, maybe the initiate.
The initiative.
But that's neither here nor there.
Hey.
And let's save that for
Bro.
another day.
These false accusations, bro.
Hey, I
Welcome
ain't
to the
saying
Talk That Is Podcast.
Hey.
Yo, episode 11.
Season 2.
Season 2,
Season
man.
2, episode 11.
Hey, man, we going strong out here. You feel me?
Boom, 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 boom.
We getting new
45,
subscribers and stuff.
47. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all remember that?
I do.
I don't know. I just didn't understand how it fit with what.
Yeah.
Oh, I said 11, then it ran with 47. I used to rap. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
You got some music out?
I don't have any music out, but I have. I listen. I did used to write rhymes
Uh-huh.
on this website
Okay.
called MrBlunt.com. It's like
What
back
was
in
on
the
there?
day. It's like stuff that people just used to like. It's weird. I don't know.
So you used to rap just like you used to ride a motorcycle,
No, this
just
is
like you used to drive a stick,
Just like he can sing.
just like you can sing.
okay. First of all,
I just see buses like just.
listen. And like here's the thing. Have you first of all, no, we haven't really fully introduced you yet, But I'm gonna say it like this. You ever had some friends that hold grudges about things that they say you can't do?
I'm
like,
like, I have.
If they're your friends, shouldn't they encourage you?
I did actually.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Shouldn't your friends tell you the
Can I
truth
talk
about
to
you?
her?
Alright.
No, first of all, you don't know the truth about me. You don't know what I can do. So
Bro,
no.
we know.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
You
Listen.
do not know the truth about me.
I encouraged you when I said, "Here's my keys. Go out and get in my car and drive the stick."
I didn't get a chance to drive it.
Because you don't know how.
No, I didn't get a chance to drive it though.
What happened?
Have you ever drove a stick?
Have I ever driven a stick?
Yes or no?
I have yet to have the opportunity to drive.
I gave you the opportunity.
But you feel like you never drove one. We're correct there, right?
Yeah.
But you feel like you know how to drive one.
Yes, it's simple.
Did I not give you the opportunity?
First,
And you never rode a motorcycle, are we correct?
It wasn't a full opportunity.
I feel like that's not how manual transmissions work.
You never rode a motorcycle, right?
I've been on a motorcycle.
Have you driven one?
I can't say that I have.
Yet you feel like you can drive a motorcycle.
Yes.
But let's go back to what I gave him the opportunity.
He's not going to admit that you gave him an opportunity.
How was it not a full opportunity? Explain.
Because we were out somewhere.
And what?
It was a day. Like I can't, like it was like I was having a good time. So it doesn't count.
What?
Does that mean alcohol was involved?
No.
I'm trying to get the story. I'm interested now.
I don't drink. Yeah, right.
We don't drink.
Okay.
We do not drink.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you the story.
I'm listening.
He had a dream that he could drive a manual transmission.
You can stop.
Wow.
End the story. End the story.
I got it.
Nothing else to be said,
You
bro.
sure you don't want to hear the rest?
No, I'm good.
Are you
I
mind?
got it.
Nothing
cool.
else to be said,
Cool,
man.
cool.
Hey,
Okay.
man.
Are you sure you don't want to hear the
I'm
rest?
good.
Okay, all right, guys.
I connected
Hey,
the
we
dots.
the vet these guests, bro. We the vet. Hey man, hey, I need a full like Carfax on these guests this weekend, bro.
Hey man, some people they just can see through the.
Anyway,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
all right, man. Unfortunately, we have a guest. I was like, no, guys, I'm not.
Shade.
Don't even.
Hey.
I'm
Y'all
the
know
nice-
Los finally started letting us allow us to have people on. So
I'm the nicest
Facts.
person here. Okay,
Facts.
so here's the scenario. We have a guest today.
Uh-huh.
And her name, which everyone forgot except for me, her name is ELLE. So I feel like there should be some clapping or something. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't stepped our game up to a soundboard yet.
Yeah.
Hey, who
so-
wants to give me an iPad for Christmas? Then we can get a soundboard, you know what I mean? Put it on the iPad.
Bet. Like,
man, just do a gaming live. Tell them when you're doing this gaming live to raise money for an iPad. I guarantee we get the bread.
and
Well, I
look
gotta
kinda-
keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the game in the.
Let's come up with like a
Tell
sad
them you need
story.
the iPad. We don't have to tell them what the reason is.
Yeah, come up with like a sad
You
story.
need the iPad for your game.
I lost everything, and the iPad would help me turn it around.
Your
Like,
gamer
bro,
people,
you still recording in a full-blown studio. Bro, you ain't lost nothing. What are you talking about?
your gamer people will send you the money, bro. I guarantee you.
Yeah, well,
Man,
you
put
know, I
these
don't
couches to the
ask
side.
for
Let's
nothing.
put like a chair or something right here, like a little photo.
Put like the metal chair.
Yeah. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm
struggling.
I'm gonna bring the black
Oh, man.
photography background. We got this black everything out in the back, so it's
That's
just like
hilarious, dude.
Bruh.
we got this,
An
bro.
empty shell.
We gonna get this iPad.
45 minutes.
It's gonna be you with that TV tray. A folding chair, that TV tray, bro.
That's it. Just sitting in the middle of the floor.
Hey, we ain't gonna have no game on the screen. Just you holding the controller because the rest of your gaming system gone, bro. We need this.
I wish I had something to connect to.
I put on it.
I'm like,
See?
Okay, L got
Hey,
$5.
we got $5.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Christmas
saying?
spirit.
Listen,
May
man,
the Lord
hey,
bless
be
you.
like
and keep you.
Ale, man. You know what I'm saying? Donate. All right, man.
You introduced. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself at all? Where you
that's
from?
good.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I like it.
Any
Yeah.
small thing.
Flo said no, so.
No,
I don't think
I
he
can't
could
say no, but I did say no.
I thought I heard
I thought about saying no, but I said no.
I feel like you said it out loud,
No,
though,
we
because
can
I
do it.
heard it.
You heard
No.
it. Stop.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
I'm ELLE, the owner of Glam Goddess.
Hey.
I'm a stage actress, financial analyst,
I like it.
Jane of
Okay.
all trades.
I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
I like
I
it.
like it.
I live in DC currently.
Mm-hmm.
DC. You know what?
So.
I've never wanted to go to DC.
DC dope.
I've never wanted to go there, but I've heard great things about it.
I love it.
There's so much
It's
stuff you
a
can
vibe.
hit that's around it.
Yeah.
Like all a lot of surrounding cities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Is
DMV
it
is
small?
nice. I wouldn't say it's small. DC itself is small, but you got to think about it. Like, it's DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Okay.
So it's like, it's pretty big. Like,
Okay. Nice. Well, we're glad to have you in the city.
thank
Yes, we
you.
are.
I'm
Yes,
glad
we
to have
are.
you on the podcast.
Thank you.
And we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go over hard days.
Speak
Or
freely
weeks
about your
being.
day.
Before we get there,
Oh, okay.
what on that good vibes? Where does that start at again?
Oh, I wish we had this together. Okay, sorry. No.
Go ahead and talk about your day.
I got
I'll
you.
figure it out.
Yeah, my day was swell. It was day number 2, working at Google.
Working at Google. Hey, bro, stop telling people you got a job. How you gonna get an iPad? God dang it.
Edit. When is that at? 11 minutes, 40 seconds?
it's out there.
Go
That's
ahead.
an internship.
Yeah.
That's an
It's
internship.
an internship.
Yeah. I'm not really getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that internship
Okay.
at Google.
Yeah.
Second day was today. Let me just say that these last 2 days have been very interesting.
Okay.
You know, you just can't do anything when you can't get into your laptop. So
You can't do anything.
You can get paid.
I will neither confirm or deny that
Interns
because
don't
it's an
get paid.
internship.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been interesting these first 2 days at Google, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Man, I saw a thing. It was a TikTok. It was either Google. I said Google. People make mistakes.
What, you gonna say cougar?
Nigga loves TikTok, bro.
Google.
Loves
It was
it.
either Google. It was like some type of like mobile or internet type of thing.
Probably
They were talking about their campus,
Yes.
and they was just saying like their campus, you can you get free everything there. Like you can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner there for free. You get like all
What?
you get like all like the juices and stuff for free, drinks for free. Everything it's so big that they give you like a little, like the little carts like to go between different campuses.
Are you
it's like
serious?
the main building. Yeah.
Yikes. Good Lord. That
It's
sounds
like-
like a good place to work.
I'm like, you
Jeez.
said Google. My eyes opened up like, oh, shoot. Like, everyone there give me a
Nigga woke
couple
up,
things,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on, you know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious.
Skip these kids. All right. Elle, how about you? How's your week been?
My week's been good. I spent the first 2 days of the week driving from DC to here. And
Okay.
I was supposed to be at home resting today, and I've done everything but that. And now I'm here. So I've had a pretty busy week.
Okay. How long was the drive?
18 and a half total.
Ooh, good God.
Yeah.
That is a drive and a half.
Did you break it up? Or like did you drive straight? Like how?
No, I stopped in Indianapolis
Okay.
halfway through and took a nap basically.
Okay.
And got back on the roads.
Cool. I got family in Indianapolis.
Is black people there?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
No, because I was there the whole
It's
time.
actually-
and I kept
it's
saying,
a-
I've seen no black
That's
people.
hilarious.
I didn't see nobody the whole time I was up in there.
Like when I go, I only see black people. I guess the areas, the neighborhoods.
Maybe I was, because I was kind of on the outskirts. I was like Greenfield, maybe.
Yeah,
So it was like
I
right on the
don't-
outskirts. So maybe that's why.
My people live.
I
in
saw
a
white
different
people
area.
cussing people out. I was like, this is
Yeah.
nice. White on white crime. Like, I wasn't used
That's
to that.
hilarious.
I was not used to that.
Yeah,
Not white on white crime.
It was
Love
a
it.
pleasant change.
I like it. All right, Nichols.
Man, week been cool. I ain't got no complaints, man. Been a good week. Closed 4 deals today, so that's better, you know what I'm saying? Did my thing.
So
Nice.
that's how you don't show up at.
Right there. Christmas is coming.
I didn't say it was paid deals.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you in the internship too? Got
Yeah,
you.
man.
Got you. Okay.
Trying to work my way up.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
got to
I
start at the
feel
bottom.
you.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Work your way up.
I feel
man.
you.
You know, peasant out here.
You said a peasant. I would have said that. All right, go ahead.
Peasants are in need.
Hey, facts.
Yeah, but nah, I had a good week, man. It's about to be Thursday. This mug is moving along fast.
Yes, it is.
Thanksgiving was fire. Food was amazing.
Yeah.
Man, and dressing, bro. I love dressing, bro.
I had honeycombs on Thanksgiving. Like, so I can't say the same.
Not only,
Hold on. Did you say honeycombs?
I did.
I don't even
It's
like
like the
honeycombs.
cereal?
Like the cereal.
Word.
Seriously, that was my Thanksgiving. So now I'm like low
Oh,
key envious
man.
because you had a good Thanksgiving and I'm having to think about my traumatic
You
Thanksgiving.
should have came up a week
I
earlier.
know. I
That
still-
sucks. Anybody got some leftovers y'all want to donate?
You
to
know
Elle?
what? I came in town yesterday and I
what I
got a
mean?
pie. So
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I still hate them for bringing it up.
Yeah,
but-
for real.
Well, I can make mac and
feel you.
cheese. It's easy to make. It's so easy
I
to
didn't tell you.
make.
It was fire, wasn't it?
Fire.
Fire.
It
Barely
looked-
had any left.
It looked a little dry, but I'm sure the flavor was there.
It wasn't dry at all.
No, I'm saying like from like the picture.
Oh, from the picture. Yeah. No, it was great, man.
But it's
easy.
It's very easy. It's so easy.
Here's the thing. That you two Nimrods were missing my point the whole time. And my only point was I was trying to say was that the dish, it's a dish that a lot of people mess up.
This is true.
And so I'm not trying to say no. That's what I was trying to say. I was just got too irritated to even.
Thank you for cleaning it up.
Even do it.
Thank you.
I'll agree with you.
You being nincompoops. So. And so,
what are you, 60?
Yes.
Nincompoops?
Yes, I am 60. And so.
It's so funny you said that because I heard somebody use a word today and it was like hunky dory and I was like,
okay.
Oh man,
that just made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've never used hunky. What?
You never said hunky dory?
No. What?
Really?
No.
Okay.
It made me cringe. I was like, oh my god.
Everything is hunky dory. That's a good term. I like it.
It's not.
Hunky
Or
dory.
geriatric.
Thank you.
It's so
It is a very antique word.
Really?
Yes, hunky dory.
I don't know if it's an antique word. I feel like it is a region word. I feel like there's a place where people say hunky dory all the time.
Montana.
That sounds
Okay.
about right.
That sounds
about right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Like there are certain places that I really
Wyoming.
don't know if they is like Wyoming.
Idaho.
Is there really a
State?
Wyoming? Like
Is Idaho still a state?
That's a good question.
I gotta look that up.
Oregon, maybe?
Oregon is real.
Oregon's real?
It's still there, yeah.
okay.
I do know that.
What about let's see, Wyoming, North and South Dakota? Why is there a North and South Dakota? Like, come on, like what are we doing?
Why are you mad about it?
Like what are
It
we
should just be
doing?
Dakota.
Yeah,
I
for
feel that
real.
though. Yeah, I feel that
I'm
though.
like Dakota sounds stupid, so they say, you know what? Let's make a North
Let's make
Dakota,
two
South
of them.
Dakota.
Yeah, that's
Just to make it
hilarious.
sound better.
That
That's
is so
weird.
dumb. Yeah. I mean, I've never thought about
It
it.
probably was like some. I guarantee, like some political.
It was definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Like this same thing probably happened in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And we know how the Carolinas do.
Have you ever heard somebody say jerry rigged?
Yeah.
Like it threw me off.
I've
Southern.
heard that term, but I can't explain it.
Yeah.
It's Southern. It's Southern.
It's the same thing as nigger rigged.
Yeah.
But it's jerry. I was like, so somebody I was talking to a white person like, yeah, they jerry rigged this. I had to catch myself. I'm like, Jerry. I was like, you mean? I was like, oh, I can't say that.
Okay, so my question.
How many niggas
Who's
you know
Jerry?
I said, who is Jerry? Like,
That's my thing. Like,
I went to
who's
school
Jerry?
with a Jerry.
I know a Jerome that goes by Jerry, but I don't know anybody like
a
legitimately
Jerome
Jerry.
that goes by Jerry.
Yeah.
Is that his middle name?
No.
Jerome
like,
Jerry?
No, like I don't know why. I can't say.
Like, who picks to be called Jerry?
I don't want. This is my uncle. Don't do that.
Oh God!
I'm so glad you said that.
Because he was about to go in. He about to say, what kind of nigga want to go by Jerry?
And name's gonna charm me.
Like he dumb, his name dumb, his family dumb. Yeah, so he was about to go off.
He was about to go in.
I felt it coming. That's what I was like.
Yeah. No, that was a good idea. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I got a question. Is that the same thing as like William Bill? Like people like their name
It
is William
shouldn't be,
and
but
it's
somehow
Bill.
it is.
Yeah.
It should.
Or like,
I was just having that conversation with somebody. Like I was telling her, and I was like, "Yeah, blah blah blah, Richard Cheney," and she was like, "Who's Richard Cheney?" And I was like, "That was our former vice president." And she was like, "Dick Cheney." I was like,
Dick.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
She was like, "I didn't know his name was Richard," and I was like,
Richard and Dick make no sense.
None.
I wonder, like, where did that come from?
It makes no sense,
It makes
bro.
no sense at all.
None.
The first Richard probably was a dick.
Dick Cheney was a
Okay.
dick, so
You know what I'm saying?
And yes, he was.
And it
He
just
absolutely
went along.
was.
And they just tried to make it cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Everybody gets up a dick. You can just call me that.
Is that how he was doing
Yeah,
it?
he just do it like that.
I'll bet money that's not how it happened, but it should have. It should have.
That is hilarious.
It definitely should have.
Somebody said, you know what, Richard, you're a dick. He's like, you know what? I am.
I would embrace it. I would embrace
He
it.
hit him with the, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's exactly how that happened.
That is stupid.
Yeah, but all right.
I wonder whoever, like real talk. I wonder who was the first person to decide to call a penis a dick.
Probably some whore.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know.
Final
Like,
answer. Yeah, that's all
that would
I
be the
answer.
funniest thing to figure out how that really happened. Like, who looked at the penis one day like, nigga, this is a dick.
Is it bad that I'm excited to Google that later? Like, I really want to know now.
You're excited?
Like, I want to know
Oh,
now.
why?
Like, I want to know. Like,
Hey, so she Google this. She go like images.
not even. Not even.
You're like
no.
images.
Not me. I just want to know where it came from.
That
now.
is hilarious.
This is a penis. This is a dick.
I set myself up for that one.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a
I'm
little
still going to
bit.
Google it, but I set myself up for that one.
It was the
Listen, Google it,
excitement
it's
part. You said
okay.
you were
It was the
excited.
I'm
That's
excited
okay.
to learn something new, but
Sure.
I mean, if I see
Many
something,
people
it
get
is what
excited
it
for
is.
different reasons. You have your you can do your thing.
Oh
No judgment.
my gosh, dude. No, it is a no judgment zone on this
It's no
podcast.
judgment
zone.
It is a no judgment
Yeah.
zone on this
Judgment
podcast.
free.
Absolutely. You got the time for me?
I do.
What is it? You can tell us about your day.
120.
Okay, yeah. My week has been pretty cool. I'm back at work.
Uh huh.
It's my first week back.
Okay.
I'm happy to be back. To get a little bit of structure in my life.
Uh huh.
But I'm also excited I have like 2.5 weeks, and I get 2 weeks off.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy for that.
I'm happy for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm
man.
happy for you,
I
man.
appreciate that.
How the furniture coming along?
Man, good. I put together a chair today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, yesterday. I put together a chair. I have 2 more things to put together. And I'll probably do that this weekend.
You still trying to get that TV up on the? You want to still try the TV up
Man,
there?
I don't know. I found a different way to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gucci.
Cool.
Fight at your house Saturday night?
Whatever.
It's a fight?
Yeah, I thought so. It's the 5th, ain't it?
Who fighting?
Somebody fighting. I think it's a boxing match. Man.
Really?
Garcia and Spinks.
Yeah.
Or yes, is it Spinks?
Something like that.
Spitz?
Spinks.
I don't know.
I think they fight.
Let's get it. Shoot, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
One of us just bring the fire stick.
I'm with it.
With it. Yeah, man. So up next, man, we have our vibe.
No, we don't.
God dang it! No, we don't. Listen, man.
God.
It's been that kind of week.
It's like I'm back to normal. Like I'm getting back into my routine. First of all, we wanted to do what would you do,
Uh-huh.
and what would you do if you don't know? We want to ask what would you do.
Okay.
In this scenario.
Yeah,
So
uh-huh.
we got a scenario. All right, here we go. So I want to set it up first.
Set the scene, man.
Of course.
Don't say of course.
No, I meant that in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. The husband, he's a 80,000 a year guy.
Okay.
80,000 a year guy.
80,000 a year.
The wife is she's a 95,000 a year guy.
Okay.
Oh, they're making a little
year later.
change.
Yeah,
Depending on where you live.
Yeah. The husband, he came from single mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Single mother down south.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She worked 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She grew up in Overland Park.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Both her parents have been retired for a while. Mother never worked. Dad retired. He has oil money.
Mm-hmm.
So he
got bread.
Yeah, he's not rich. He's wealthy.
Okay.
He's wealthy. And so here's the scenario. The wife has really bad spending habits because she's used to getting buying whatever she wants.
Okay.
The husband is, he doesn't have those spending habits because he know what it's like not to have anything.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
All right, so so the wife wants this new Mercedes truck.
Okay.
All right, what's the new Mercedes truck?
Sounds
How
good.
much the truck?
The truck is probably she wants everything on it.
Okay.
Oh, she want the premium.
Like she wants a premium.
Okay,
pack.
got you. Yeah.
I'm talking about like loaded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she wants to load it. And he's saying, you know what? Let's save to get this. Just because we can't get it right now. We can get it right now, but it wouldn't be best if we get it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an impulse buy. let's save for it, and then put some money aside. Then take that money, put a down payment on it. That way the payments are lower.
I like it.
And things like that, and we can build our credit up like that. And she says yes, but she doesn't really want it. She talks to her family about it. You know, he's doing this, whatever. So the next day, you wake up and there's the new Mercedes in the driveway. Dad heard about the daughter being upset about buying a car. I mean, wanting a car now and not waiting for it. And he just said, "Oh well, I just bought the car."
Okay.
Would you be upset by that?
So Dad bought the car?
Yeah, Dad
paid off.
Yeah, just bought the car.
No money in my pocket.
Yeah.
I have nothing to be upset about.
Yeah, nothing to be upset about.
Nothing.
Her dad bought the car.
Her dad bought the car.
The guy with the oil money.
Yeah.
The wealth.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate it, Dad.
Dad, I want a new car.
You driving that mother, you know what I mean? Like, what's up?
So your father.
Yeah, like
I can see why someone would get mad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want that every time I say let's not do something.
Yeah.
Or every time that maybe I say we can't afford this right now.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, Daddy's doing it for you.
Yeah.
Because then it's like undermining me as a man, I feel like.
it is. It is absolutely undermining you as a man. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
undermining you.
Oh, that nigga can't get it for you again? Don't worry about it, baby.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
That nigga broke still.
You know he ain't never had none. So
I told you not to marry him.
yeah.
That is hilarious.
So humble. So you good with it,
man? I'd like to say that I would be, but nah, I probably wouldn't be. But I mean, we got it now.
Yeah.
You can't take a car back.
You can.
You can, but
Within a certain time period.
yeah, it's
I think it's like 3 days or something.
Yeah.
yeah. We ain't taking the car back though. I'm gonna be mad about it. I'm gonna be mad about it when I'm driving it. You know what I mean?
Like what? Like being.
Because she gonna pull up, like, if all her friends gonna be like, oh, you got a new truck. Oh, he got you a new truck. And you standing right there, and she like, nah, my daddy got it.
Yeah.
Man,
And you got to smile. So like, yeah, Pop's got a truck for us.
Pop's got a truck.
And so
That just feels so whack.
it does. It does.
That feels so trash.
It is, bro.
That feels so trash.
I'm like, so
Pop's got a truck for us.
it's like so my thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm trying to help us out, I'm trying to help us out in the long run. Like I'm trying to have us establish some things. I'm trying to create healthy habits with her,
Yeah.
and I get totally undermined by it.
Yes.
So I think that's why I would have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm undermined, and it's something we agreed to.
Did she really
Did she
agree to
actually
it?
agree to it?
Yeah.
It's like
Like you already said, she wasn't feeling it.
Right.
Like she said cool, but she wasn't feeling it.
and so that brings it to another thing.
Uh-huh.
Should you agree to things you really don't agree with?
But did she ever agree with it?
She agreed with it.
Okay.
But she just wasn't feeling it.
She wasn't feeling it.
So you're saying if you're
So-
not feeling
so-
something, should you agree with it?
Yeah, so I'm saying, so should you, so like to me that goes with the whole compromise thing.
Yeah.
So should you agree to something that you really not feeling?
What do you think, Elle?
I'm just about to say, it's kind of weird because that's more from a man's point of view because I would be the female in the situation.
Yeah.
But, like, I was a daddy's girl while my daddy was alive. And that's probably something, first of all, my daddy didn't have no money. My daddy probably get me a Mazda, not a Mercedes.
Okay.
But point being, like...
It's free.
Right.
real.
Man,
Like, for me, it's like if I'm having a conversation with the parent and my dad decides to do it, like, I would be okay with it because... You know, it's not taking a financial hit in my household.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I would be like, oh, daddy got me a car. But at the same time, like, if my husband were to feel some type of way about it, I'd be like, well, I don't see why he'd have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because our finances didn't take a hit. We can still save towards something else. Like, it's...
Here's why he has a problem with it. It's because, like, if we said this, even though you may not been feeling it, you said okay. Like this is what we're going to do.
So should she not accept the gift?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, at the moment that you just happen to bring it up in front of daddy. If you just have a casual conversation in front of daddy, he heard it different than daddy.
I can see, like, if I were in the situation, I could see me being mad and be like, oh my God, I want this truck so bad. And, like, he really don't want to get this truck right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can see, like, me venting to my parents about it. And then, like, my dad was the type of person where he's like, I don't want you upset about anything. Or if I can do it, I'll do it. So if I'm, like, venting to my father about it, I said father. Oh my God, I've been in DC too long.
Yeah, I heard
That threw me off. I was like,
Sorry. I caught her myself. I was like, oh God. I'm one of those.
Mid-sentence.
If I was,
and I don't even come.
now I'm trying to like focus on it so I don't do it again. But if I was venting
Just
to
let it
my
come out.
father about it,
Uh-huh.
and my father decided that like
She's
this is,
dressing
I know, right? Because I don't want to be that chick. I don't want to sign up for B-more.
my father.
But like if I'm
B-more.
like if I'm talking to him, oh my God, if I'm talking to him about it, forget it. It's
It's
flowing.
there.
It's there.
It's flowing.
It's just there.
It's
It's
flowing.
there. It's there.
But if I'm talking to my father about it and he decide like I'm just gonna go out and do it for you or whatever, like to me it's like that shouldn't be a problem in my marriage because this is one less thing that we have to fight about.
I would say I don't necessarily care if the father get it. My thing is if daddy said, hey, I'm gonna get this for you. Come holler at me. Like I don't want to wake
Well,
up.
if I don't know that my dad is getting it
That's
for me,
different.
I can't say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
But
that's
the way,
different.
But
the way
like,
the
in
scenario was
yeah.
presented it was just the gift.
Yeah. And so
When you said pop up in the driveway, it's like she knew about it and just didn't tell them.
yeah,
she know?
no, like she never knew anything about it.
Then we got a new car.
We got a new car. I can't do nothing about it.
We got a
And
new
so
car.
and so my in my mind, I would like to. This is like perfect world type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect world. Wife says, "Hey, my dad got us this car," and I talked to him about it. I can admit that I was kind of upset about going along with your plan. I didn't tell him I wanted it, but hey, he bought me this car.
I wouldn't feel the need to explain myself though. That
And
would
so,
just be me.
like I said, this is perfect world stuff. And I said, hey, I know you wanted to help, like save and get some things established on this car. That's not happening. Can we come together and pick something else that we can save to and help build credit and stuff
I
like that?
feel like that's overkill at that point.
It's over. Like it may be overkill, but I would say that a guy's pride is very sensitive. And sometimes we take pride hits. And just like the thing when he said, when somebody asks, okay, hey, who bought you this? And then you say, oh, my daddy bought it. Oh, not the husband bought it. You see what I'm saying? That's like a pride hit.
Let me go back to that for just a second. Because I feel like if I pull up in a new car, my friend's first question, if I'm married, my friend's first question ain't going to be, who bought you the car?
Yeah,
like, it's already going to be the assumption that this is the purchase that we made in our household.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm making, $98,000 a year, I bought the
Yeah.
damn car. Like,
Fair
I
enough.
don't really think that that's going to be, like,
Yeah, I
a
can feel
question
that.
that comes up.
My thing would just be this. I would, let's say this just happened, it's the first time. I'm not going to have a problem with it at all. I'm cool.
Yeah.
But if it turns into a pattern thing, where every time I be like, I don't think we should do this, that daddy's doing it.
I can see that.
Then
Definitely a problem.
that's when the problem comes for me. Like if it
Yeah.
just happens, we said this, daddy decided to get it. I'm thinking the same way. No hit, no hurt on our finances, no hit there. Cool. But then if it comes a pattern where every time I be like, hey babe, I don't think we should do this right now.
Mm-hmm.
We should structure this way. This is how I feel about this. And then every time that happens, the very thing I said something about keeps showing up at the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I'm probably gonna have a conversation with wifey and daddy.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, hey, what's up, man? Like, can we talk for a minute?
Like, relax.
Why? What's up?
And I can perfectly see.
Give me the money so I can at least look like I purchased.
Like I can
She
see
knew
some
you ain't purchased
people.
that, nigga.
She know.
She knew.
She didn't know. But I can see I can see this not being an issue with people at all.
Yeah.
Like I can see people being able to roll with this, like easy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that there is a chance that could be a problem.
Can we turn the scenario?
Yes.
So, L, shoe was on the other foot. Let's pick something different. Because, mama's probably ain't buying no car.
Yeah.
Should buy you that PlayStation 5.
Let's say,
She better, 'cause I ain't.
There you have it.
You said what? What you say?
I said she better because I ain't.
Well, hey.
There you have it. PlayStation 5.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, what's something a mama would do? Like let's say, like, would cooking work? I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, let me spin the scenario to where it. Okay. I
What is something
really
you-
wouldn't say the mama because, like, I don't know. You just think about a grown man getting gifts from his mama, like elaborate gifts. That's just a little weird. But if I'm in a relationship, like, say I'm married to somebody and my husband's parents are just giving elaborate gifts and things like that, and it's stuff that I think that my husband should be providing to our household. And every time I turn around, like, his mom and dad are like, "Oh, I bought y'all in the refrigerator. I did this, I did that." At some point, I'm gonna be like, "Babe, like, your parents are a little bit too involved in this." Like,
But if it was just one time, let's say
if it was just one
let's
time,
say
like, no, like,
the refrigerator wasn't up to par like you wanted. You wanted this new stainless steel, and he cool with this white frozen box.
yeah, I'll be
You know,
okay with that because
And-
that's a gift. Like, I'm in this scenario, I'm gonna say, like, the couple just got married, just moved into the house. Like, this is like, okay, like the ultimate housewarming gift or whatever. But if literally every time I turn around, like, the parents done bought new furniture, the parents done bought this, the parents done bought us a dog, I'm like, damn, like, your parents wanna move in too? Like, at some point they gotta cut the umbilical cord and let you be a man, because, like, that would be to the point where it's just like your parents are doing way too much.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I can see that.
Do you think it's more acceptable for a girl's father to do more things for her within a marriage than it is for a man's mother to do more things for him inside of a marriage?
Was that directed toward me?
Or anybody?
Okay.
I think it is more acceptable just because
Or which one?
that a father doing something for the daughter.
Okay.
And I think if it's spent, the mother doing something for the son, he gets the mama's boy label
Right.
type of thing.
I feel like that goes both ways though, because I feel like like in the situations I've been in, like if my dad is just overly involved in a situation and always just like showering me in gifts at some point, like I could see that being weird for the, you know, my other person. Like that would be super duper weird. So
that would be
I feel
very
like
weird.
it really depends on the extent of it. Like if it's like a one-off every now and then, or y'all don't have the money to, you know, redo the garage or finish the basement and the parents decide that we'll take that on, then that's like okay. But literally, if every time something new comes in the house that's coming from either person's parents, that's weird as shit.
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's weird because
Like, I can see myself being that daddy. Like, that nigga ain't gonna buy for you. What you need, baby?
it's all about boundaries, man.
It is, and that's
all
the
about
conversation
boundaries.
that ultimately has to be had.
Yeah.
Like I
And
feel
letting
like
go.
at that point it'll be
It's gonna be hard for Rece.
yeah.
It is. We all know it. I said it. We all know it.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's fact.
It might be
It's
easy,
facts.
man. I got years to prepare myself.
Yeah,
They're for.
I'll see you about 15, 16
Oh,
years.
man, that's hilarious, dude.
All right, man. We good with this?
Yeah, I think we good there.
All right, let's move on. Be trying to act like you good. I'll be straight. I'll be straight. All right.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
First thing I know, hey man, come this
Hey, he sitting over there thinking about it. Like,
I know.
I'm not thinking about it. I don't want to think about it.
He's gonna cry in the car.
that is 100%.
First thing, hey man, careful this nigga heard you. Like, man, all right, what you want to do?
Oh man,
Come
that is
on,
hilarious.
ride with me real quick.
Yeah.
All right, go get the girls out of something.
On the way. Man,
That is hilarious.
Like, we need a new couch. Come on.
all right, man, let's get to our vibe session.
That is funny, man.
All right, man, let's get it. We going?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I had to turn it
We
up.
gotta get
man.
this together.
I had to
Like,
turn it
whatever,
up. I need the iPad.
Listen.
I need the
We need
iPad.
the iPad.
Slack mode today, bro.
I need the iPad. That's it.
Dude, get one job. And then, all right, let's
You know what, man?
Oh man. All right, man. What y'all been vibing to, man?
You want to go first, Rece?
Yeah. Let me go first. Like, this week, man, I've been on the homie Fabulous, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think Fabulous kind of slept on low key, man. I don't feel like
Really?
I do like when people are talking like spitters. He don't get brought up enough, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Fab can spit, man.
Fab is excellent.
So I've been on that Summertime Shootout 3 album.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 songs from that joint I've been rocking with Cold Summer and Too Late featuring Jeremiah. Definitely Too Late, man. That Too Late hard.
Okay.
That is fire, man. So I'm gonna add that to the vibe session, man. Y'all check that out, man.
Dope.
But, hey, there is no competition too. Fabulous. Check it out.
No competition too.
There is no competition 2, volume 2. It's that must go hard.
Yeah.
All right, nice. All right, Humble.
Or were we gonna pass over L?
I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh, all right.
I was gonna go to her third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I got a whole thing.
I didn't know if we were going.
I'm okay with being
down
fourth. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So there's a couple of joints I've been listening to. Homegirl sent me a couple songs this week. One of them is called Last Time featuring Snow Allegra. I think I'm in love with Snow Allegra.
Enough said. If it's featuring her, it's fire.
It's Giveon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is it Giveon?
Okay.
Yeah. But it's called Last Time featuring Snow Allegra.
Yes,
Man, I love Snow Allegra.
Her voice is so freaking.
It's so beautiful.
Man.
She can sing to me all day. I love her.
Okay.
Snow, if you hear this, I love you, baby.
You drop that voice on her.
I'm dropping my DMs.
It's not even weird.
It's not gonna work. Okay, all right.
It's not weird. Don't worry about it. It's not weird.
Slide it up, dude.
And then she sent me this other joint called Oceans by Flores.
Yeah.
You heard of that?
Yeah.
That mug hard.
Yeah.
That mug's tough.
Mug is off the chain.
I ain't heard that joint.
That mug is hard. Hey, low key, I didn't want to like it.
Hey, so you said, I was like, oh. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't want to like it for real.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it a few times. Like,
Yeah.
nah, this mug kind of dope. Yeah. It's called Oceans. Flores? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Flores.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, yeah, that mug hard.
I
though.
gotta add it. I
It's
need to change
dope.
the name of the playlist.
What is it?
So right now I just got the initials TDI for Talk That Ish.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually spell it out like the podcast.
Yeah,
way when
that would be
people search
good.
the podcast,
Yeah.
the playlist will come up too.
100%. Yeah.
Just thought about that.
I like it.
So remember that, Los, when you do the finally
Yeah.
decide to, if you ever do.
I will.
Okay.
Man, listen.
Next week.
Don't
All
let
right,
my contagion
so-
wear off on you.
Listen.
I apologize.
All right, man. So, Elle, do you have anything you've been vibing to lately?
Ooh, I took it way back.
Way back.
My vibe this week has been Neo's Year of the Gentleman.
Hey, that CD is hard,
That
low
CD goes
key.
so hard. Like that was like when
Every
he
Gentleman,
really
okay.
Year of the
broke out
Gentleman,
to sing.
that album is called.
It's like every song on there was like,
that fade into
Okay.
the background
yes.
is fire.
Part of the list, Fade into the
Oh,
Background.
part of the list is hard.
Single, the one that they remade from New Kids on the Block, yeah.
And that mug is
Yeah,
hard.
that's-
So which
that's
one
the
of these you
one.
gonna add? We can't add the whole album.
You can add Single, you can add
Okay.
Single.
You can pick two. If you
Okay, you
want
can do Single and you can do Fade into the Background.
Fade into the background.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, Neo is.
But
first,
wasn't Go On Girl on that album too though? So I don't know. I like Go On Girl.
was it on there?
Maybe that was the second album.
Yeah, it wasn't on there.
Okay, it was
I
on
don't
the
think you think
second
about So You Can Cry, but no.
That's a good one too. I love that one. Okay, add that one. That'll be my second one. Just the whole album, honestly. But yeah, if you can pick two.
I used to
that'd
vibe
be
to
my
that
two.
whole album because at first I
Yes.
really wasn't a Neo fan because Neo really can't necessarily he's not gonna blow you away with his vocals.
He's not gonna blow you up with the vocals,
But
but
his
it's
writing.
It's the writing. It's
Yeah,
it's
his
the words
lyrics.
within itself. Like when you actually study the lyrics,
Yeah.
like it's legit.
Lyrically, how he writes and arranges songs are amazing.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not a Neo fan.
They had him.
I hate his face.
You
Yeah.
don't have to see his face when you listen to music though.
Hey, for that
I see his face when I hear his voice, and it irritates me.
that
I
Year of the
don't even
Gentleman
know
album
why.
hard.
It
bro.
really is.
It really is hard.
Really is. That's a great album from start to finish.
Hey, Mad, that song Mad on there is cold too.
I think I heard that one.
Yeah. The whole album cold.
Nice,
No,
I
that's
like
not
it.
second.
I'm feeling that.
All right. My song, it's really two songs. And the reason why it's two songs because someone asked me a question.
Mm-hmm.
They said, which song is better? Lovers and Friends
I seen this song. Yeah.
or Bedroom Boom?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard Bedroom Boom. We talking Lovers and Friend Usher, right?
Yeah.
That's winning.
And I love Bedroom Boom.
What is this now?
It's a song called Bedroom Boom. It has like a Von Yin Yang twins in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so it was they were saying
That's like two that really don't go together.
I know.
So I'm like trying to be positive, like, oh no, okay.
Like I would put them together either, but the song is a very nice song. And so
Interesting.
and Lovers and Friends is
Usher.
Usher and Luda.
Usher, Lil Jon and Luda.
I turn it every time I get the Luda's verse though.
Turn it.
I hate Luda's verse on that motherfucker.
Sometimes I want to be your
I
love.
like
No,
this.
I mean, not
like
Luda,
that.
not Luda. I mean, I'm tripping. Not
I'm
Luda.
about to
Okay, I'm about to say like, bro.
My bad. Lil Jon.
Hey, bro, I'm about to.
I turned everything to Lil Jon. My bad.
Hey, bro. Lil Jon is
You mentioned Avant. I was listening to Separate by Avant, and if you really listen to the lyrics on that song, he was going through something.
Man.
Listen, people hate on his Avant. I like Avant. Yes.
I want to kick Avant in
Every time
the
I
knees.
see you, I get a bad vibe.
I can't get into his music either.
Listen, bro. If every time you
Can't
see
get into
somebody,
his
you get a
music.
bad vibe. Oh goodness, like that's deep.
Right. Like,
That's deep, bro.
He's
Maybe I
saying
just
that
haven't
from a
thought
long
about it.
time.
Like I cannot like somebody, but every time I see you, I just get like I just feel
But
bad.
he got a bad
like,
vibe because he
That
was
is
picturing
hilarious.
somebody between her thighs.
Exactly, that's bad.
That
yeah.
will give you a bad vibe if you just lost your chicken every time you see her. That's what you picture.
Every time.
Why is he picturing this?
It used to be his chick. So every time he see her, all he thinking somebody getting that good.
And why
used
is he
to-
seeing her so much?
I don't know.
That's my
They lived
question.
together at that point.
Maybe they got
Well,
kids.
You know, they were separated. Like,
Now the
I meant we trying to make a story out there.
Yeah, that's all I'm like.
Hey, I
Why
thought
you
she
seeing
knew
this
something.
woman so
I thought
much?
she was like, oh, for real? Like they really were.
Got the inside
I gotta
stuff.
see my ex all the time. I gotta drop the kids off.
They didn't mention kids, man. That's something like he's seen this woman too much, man. Let it go. Like, if I get a bad vibe, I ain't coming around.
Okay, so
Can't see the
from what I
smile.
broke down of the song, he's done. She keep coming around trying to work it out, and he's just like,
But
stay
is she
away.
trying to work it out though?
She is.
You know what I mean? I've had those kind of situations before. Like they would try to come back around when they see you
Yeah,
moving
it was
on.
like, you know, she did what she did. He's trying to
Uh-huh.
move on from the situation, and she's like, I
That nigga
messed
said
up,
if I
take me
never
back.
see you
No, she's
again, I will not
toxic.
be
Yeah,
mad
like-
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "Cause you're my downfall."
Man.
That man got took.
That's what I said. If you
Hey,
listen
maybe I
to
need
that
to listen to
song,
that some more.
If you listen to that song,
It sounds
yeah,
very familiar.
Hey.
he's saying that from a
Yikes.
place of pain.
It sounds very familiar.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And here we are. Welcome. Welcome.
He said, "You thought you was slick, had tricks up your sleeve."
Oh man. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that song.
Listen,
You
bro,
know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
tell you, that song is nice, bro.
All right.
That's all good.
I mess with Avant.
I mean, you can feel songs more when like you like really feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back and check it out.
Yeah,
You know
go
what
check
I
it
mean?
out.
Yeah.
Well, while you on that vibe, check out "Go On Girl" by Neo, even though you don't like his face, because
Go
those two
On
go,
Girl.
Those two go hand in hand.
Word? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out too.
Yeah.
If I remember.
There's a song
not.
by Neo that I really like. I can't remember it. Oh, I can't remember it.
It's the lyrics in that
And there
song,
it is,
though.
my Genuine. That's definitely yours. Definitely.
Yeah, that's
Hey, that there it is cold. That mug go hard, boy. But then I kind of like hate it though.
Because it's relatable now.
That's what I'm saying. It's too
Too
relatable.
relatable now, bro. Too relatable to you now, bro. You hate that song.
Oh man, I can't stand it, but it's still dope.
Yeah.
Nah, I hate that feeling.
So, did you do your Spotify year review? Yeah.
I did not. I
It's
kept
on there.
seeing that.
It's on there.
Okay, I'm about to do that.
It told me my top artist of the year was her.
That sounds
For good reason.
about right. Yeah.
Then
Nah,
DSP.
her
Is this
dope.
that Happy
DBSN.
Thanksgiving thing?
Hers dope.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Is this something that Apple has?
No, Apple doesn't do it, I don't think. But Spotify takes the whole year and puts your top 5 artists, top 5 songs.
Man, I'd like to know.
Really? I'm trying to.
I had her, DBSN or Division, however you want to say it.
Oh, I used to listen to him so
Who was Dave Hollister, Joe Budden, and Wax Gotti.
Okay. Your top songs 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Did
can
it
see
give
you some of
it's
these.
going through the little story thing on you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we ain't gonna sit here and wait for it to go do your story though. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gosh, yo.
Gosh.
Hey, you start seeing the songs you realize what you was on
Yeah,
into.
yeah,
You know,
100%,
like,
yeah. You see what kind of year it
You
was.
see what kind of year it was.
Good night.
So this year must have been trash.
That's hilarious.
These arms.
Oh,
Tank.
Yikes.
he's really going through.
Oh God. Focus. Oh God. Traps. Oh,
Man, we ain't about to go down your list.
Hey, bro.
The next segment, nigga. Move on.
Oh, man.
on.
Everybody gonna know what kind of year you had.
Hey,
They
my year
already
was
know.
trash. My year was trash. All right, let's move on.
That is hilarious, dude.
Is you rolling, man?
Is you rolling?
Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is
So
you
why doesn't
rolling?
the other stuff play like this?
I didn't have it turned
I'm
up.
pulling up. I'm pulling up.
It's just you. Okay, it's you thing. Okay.
I thought this was a no judgment zone.
No, I was actually. I thought maybe this is a different
I
setup.
feel real judged right. A different setup?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I apologize.
Apology accepted, man.
I like that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
apology
Thank you for
accepted.
accepting my apology.
We got guests today, so we ain't gonna get into it.
I like it.
Stop you.
Get that nigga.
Wait, what? Escalated quickly.
Be your own people, man. Be your own people. It be your own folk. It be your own folk.
Oh man.
All right, what's up, man? Is you rolling? Who got one?
I get one.
Let's get it.
You got it ready?
Yeah. You got yours ready? I
Uh,
got mine ready. Never mind. Should've known. So I seen this on Facebook today,
uh-huh.
and a dude put this.
Okay.
So it's two fellas. Like he wrote it to the fellas.
Okay.
But of course, all he had on the status was women agreeing. So then we'll see if Elle agrees too. We want to see if she's rolling.
Got you.
Women,
I love being the target female, but go ahead.
you're the only female here.
I know.
That's what we brought you here for.
Go for
We
it.
got to get your point of view. Because our audience doesn't get to hear a woman's point of view too often.
Gotcha.
Maybe twice a season.
Hope I don't let nobody down. No, I'm just like, go ahead.
Women be giving us plenty time.
Lazy Love by Neo.
That's a good one.
That's a good song.
That's a song.
Great
Lazy
song.
Love.
That's a great song.
Bro, hey, humble.
Yeah, that's a great song.
All right.
Women,
I'm a Neo fan, so you
Yeah,
call
Neo,
me any
Lazy-
Neo.
Neo can write.
Yeah.
Women be giving us plenty time to get our shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Blows my mind we take so long. Then we'll be heartbroken if she leaves.
Okay.
Hold on, that was the one I thought. I'm supposed to chime in on that?
So are you rolling with it? Do you agree? Are you rolling? That women be giving us plenty of time to get our shit together. Blows my mind we take so long.
I'm
Then
not a
be
patient person, so I
Then
ain't
be
gonna-
heartbroken if she leaves. Anybody?
I'm not rolling.
Why not?
Because it's just there's a innuendo of a lady just sitting there smiling, waiting patiently. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is hunky dory.
We really doing that?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that makes me
Yes.
so uncomfortable.
Yes.
I hate that.
If you thought I wasn't gonna get that in there by the end of this podcast, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind if you thought that I wasn't going to find a
I hate
chance.
that I brought it up. Like, it's my fault.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Yes.
So it's all your
Yes.
fault.
Yes. I love it.
I'm
Carlos,
so
good
annoyed.
job.
I'm leaving.
Good job. Not it. Yeah, so everything's great. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, he's like, has to get all this stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't like the ideal of that. I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. I'm not wrong. I don't like it.
Me?
Let's define what's because he said a long time.
So women be giving us plenty time to get our shit together. So that's saying I've seen women
Yeah.
be with a dude
Mm-hmm.
and dude just ain't that nigga.
Sure.
But she's sticking with him, hoping that wishing one day he gets it together. But then he doesn't get together, and the woman gets tired of putting up with his stuff, and then she leaves, but then he's heartbroken that she left.
I'm gonna say I'm rolling. And I'm rolling because I have seen this happen more often than not.
Okay.
That is why I'm rolling. Because I definitely have seen it happen more often than not.
If your idea is get your stuff together or I'll leave, then just leave. Like, leave me.
I like it.
I agree.
That's what most women should do.
Yeah, like leave me. Like, don't give me a time frame.
Yeah.
Like just burn out.
But I don't think women most likely in this scenario, I wouldn't take it as she's giving them a time frame. Like, if you don't get your stuff together in 6 months, it's somebody that she probably was dating.
Yeah.
Somehow fell for.
Okay.
You know, she's loving this guy.
Yeah.
You know, and this nigga just keep doing her wrong.
Yeah.
Or nigga can't keep a job. Whatever the scenario is.
Yeah. Or
and
she loved, or you know what I mean? Yeah.
She loves him, so she's trying to stick it out. But at some point, I guess enough is enough. So I don't think it's a time frame like 6 months, get your stuff together, I'm gone.
Yeah.
It's one day she just wakes up and like, I'm tired of this.
Right.
I just thought of one.
So I think that's kind of, like I said, man.
I'm rolling.
I think I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it plenty of times.
I just can't roll with that. I can't.
Okay, I got one.
Do you agree with this?
I'm not patient, so I can't chime in either way.
I'm
not. I'm not. I don't have it in me.
Like when you say you're not patient, how long a man got to get it together with you?
Okay, let's go back to get it together. It depends on what the sense of getting it together is, because if you already on bull, like, I'm not gonna go in it with you if you already on BS.
So let's say you dating
like
this
to
dude,
me, go ahead.
and he good, like up front, like it's looking like this is it. So then y'all kind of get together in years 4, and he kind of fall off, start treating you bad, just turn out.
I'm not giving you a time frame on that.
Yeah.
No.
You just done.
Yeah, no.
Nobody should be given a time frame to be treated badly.
I feel that.
That part.
Yeah.
Okay, let me chime in on that though. Okay. Say I'm with somebody and we get together. You know, when you first get with somebody, y'all go through the whole like we just gonna BS each other for the first year until we really get to know each other. All right, truth comes out. Maybe he's not as financially stable as he led off to be in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then y'all start dating or whatever. Y'all get to that point, and then you realize like his spending habits are shitty, and you want him to be more structured with that. Then that's gonna be a conversation that we have. Okay. If nothing changes at that point, I don't give it a time frame. It's either like, look, you gotta get your shit together. Like, cause at this point you bringing us down, especially if we done moved in together and everything else, and I'm really starting to see how that person moving. No, there's no time frame to that though. Like, I'm not patient. I'm sorry. Hope I didn't let the women down on this one, but I'm just not patient.
Why encourage some of them?
I'm just not patient.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be patient either more.
Like, I feel like it goes to the communication. Like, it really just depends on what's not together or like what is having a problem with.
What part of it's not together?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't hold a job, then no, I'm not giving you 6 months to get a job. Like, no, at that point, like, that's just who you are as a person, and that's probably not going to change. And I feel like at some point in a relationship, like, when you get to the point that you're no longer trying to change a person and you accept that person for who they are, that's when you realize, like, this just ain't the person for me, because I could give this person time to change and everything else, but are you changing for me, or are you changing because this is genuinely who you want to be?
That's a fact.
And I feel like at that point, if you're only changing for me, then it's really not going to work out, because this isn't something that's going to stick. You only going to do it long enough to appease me, and then once you feel that you've pleased me in that regard, then you're going to go back to your old ways.
I've done that.
Dang, that's real.
I've done that.
I feel that. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's real talk.
I can get with that.
Yeah, I've definitely done that.
All right, I like it.
So I saw one last night, and I was looking for it. Like, he must have deleted because the women were on there like dragging him to high hell, and it was like so funny because I should have screenshot it. But anyway, the guy was like, basically, when you get with a female, like, I'm paraphrasing y'all, so bear with me. It was so funny. I should have screenshot it because I was like, boy, you lost your damn mind. But anyway. So the guy was basically saying, like, when you get with a female, like, you know, you're trying to impress her, you're doing this, you're doing all these things or whatever. So you get her to the point that you're doing everything to please her. Then once you actually get the female, that's your time to slack off. And wait, listen, it gets better. It gets so much better. Don't laugh.
Oh, wait.
Basically, he was saying, like, women, y'all need to understand, like, men. He was like, what we do is when we first get y'all, whatever, like, yeah, we pursue y'all, we put everything in. And he was like, once y'all fall in love with us or whatever, then that's when we slack off. And that's your opportunity basically to woo us, to sweep us off our feet, because for the first listen, I can feel your judgment.
I'm just.
It was like for the first, like when we first get into the relationship, like what a man's supposed to do. We're supposed to wine y'all, dine y'all, buy y'all gifts, do this and do that. But then like women always complain about like, you're not doing the things that you did to get me. Like, so now we're in a relationship and I'm not happy. And he was like, what y'all need to understand is that's y'all's time to woo us and sweep us off our feet. And he was like, so then when we're in that point of the relationship where you feel like you're not happy, it's not about your happiness, because your happiness was in the beginning of the relationship. So, listen, I'm not done. And he was like, so when y'all sit back and say like, oh, like you're supposed to be like Beyonce, when you keep it like it is, you never have to say how it used to be. He was like, that's because y'all don't understand the timeline. This is where y'all supposed to kick in. And then based on how y'all treat us during the time that you're not happy, that determines if y'all get the ring or not. And he was like, if more of y'all understood that, then more of y'all would be married. And I was like, boy, what?
Yikes. Hold on, he said this on like social media?
He said it on social media, and I'm so mad that I didn't screenshot it.
What?
Like, if I ever find it, I'm sending it to you so you can send everybody.
Yeah.
But, like, and he was, and the women were just
Yikes.
like, if that's how you get a ring, then I don't want one. And he was like, that's what y'all don't understand. He was like, I done talked to numerous men in my life, asked them what made him propose to her, and he'll tell you that, you know, she swept me off my feet, basically. And I was like, I'll never be married. I will never be
swept
married.
off my feet. I don't think.
Like,
I don't
think guys get swept off.
Yeah, that's
I don't think that's a
I
guy
want to
thing.
find that status because I don't want y'all to think I made that up. But
No,
this
no.
was a real thing.
We know some weirdos out there. Like,
Like,
You can't make that up.
yeah, like real talk. I am not rolling at all for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's kind
Like, yeah, that is one of the dumbest statements.
So like,
crazy.
So we established that nobody agrees with the silly logic, but what do y'all think about like the part where he's like, when the woman is complaining about not being happy, like this is our time to step up and like do things for y'all? Because basically what he was saying was, you know, we took y'all to dinner, we did this, we did that or whatever. Now it's your time to like show us what you contribute to the relationship. Like my take on that is, in the beginning, both of y'all should be showing each other what y'all bring
Yes,
to it.
100%.
Okay.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Glad you said that, so I have to say it.
Okay.
And I'm not necessarily looking to get swept off my feet either.
I'm just looking at you because you remember the post I kind of made about this, B.
Yeah.
So match my energy.
Yes.
That's all I'm looking for. Like
That's it.
in the front, whatever I'm doing, match that. I ain't saying match it with taking me on as many dates I'm taking you or paying. Like just
Right.
match my energy. And when I say that, it's with the vibe, the communication, the chemistry. Like if I'm putting in, put in.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, and I think that's throughout the whole relationship.
Right.
Like it's not a time where I can be like, you know what, I've done enough.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this year off.
Yeah.
Like
What?
nah, like
I'm gonna just go ahead and cool out.
I'm gonna cool out. Hey, baby, it's your turn.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. When I think of like she gonna sweep me
nuts.
off my feet, to me, I just see a man with his legs kicking back and hurt. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It just
My legs are too strong for
like
to be
it
swept.
just.
Like I'm not.
It
I'm not
didn't sit
comfortable
right with
doing
me.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't get what I get where he's trying to go.
I didn't.
I don't
like,
at all.
Like it doesn't make no sense. Let me say, but I get what he's trying to say. Like a lot of dudes feel like they do all the pursuing up front. So everything to get this relationship, they feel like it's on them. I got to take her out. I got to treat her. I got to show her how good of a man I am. All that type of stuff. When is her time to show me that she's a good woman? All that type of stuff. That's how a lot of dudes feel. I don't feel like it should be looked at in that nature.
My question to that would be, nigga, who you dating? Like,
Facts.
who you dating, B? Like, that's my whole thing.
Because some women out there that feel like they should just be chased.
Yes.
And that's a true thing. Is there's women that feel like basically I'm the prize. It's your job to earn me. You see me, you see that I'm the prize. So I don't have to do nothing to get you but be me. And but at the same time, the dude shouldn't have to do anything but be him. And if that's not true, to do some of those things, don't do it. Because
I had a guy tell me once that he's the prize, and I had to pursue him, and I'm like, it's a no for me, dog. Like, I can't.
I mean, I am the prize, but I don't want you to pursue me. Like, I definitely feel like I'm a prize, but no, I don't want to be pursued. Like, you don't have, like, that's if like pursuing me too hard you will lose me for showing me too hard.
Like, I feel like if we're both, into each other, feeling each other, attracted to each other, and we both see characteristics or qualities in each other, in that sense, we both the prize. You should feel like you're earning something by being with me, and I should feel like I'm earning something by being with you, and we can level up together.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, we're not doing each other a favor by being with one another. Like,
we're being with each other because this is what we want to do.
Yeah, nobody's doing anybody any favors here. Yeah.
Like, I ain't like girl shit.
Relax.
You ain't had me, you wouldn't have nothing.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to think like no.
That's nuts.
But yeah.
I was supposed to
That's weird.
That's
man.
weird. Like, I would have loved to see the call because I know females was going in.
I'm wondering if maybe I looked up the wrong person, but I'm like, no, I remember this goofy looking dude. Like, I remember his name. Like, it's etched in my mind, but I cannot find it.
Is he from here?
I don't know.
That sounds like a Kansas City nigga thing.
It might be a DC nigga. Like, I'm not even like. Now that I think about it, it might be East Coast. Like,
dudes in Kansas City think like that?
Absolutely.
Really? Wow.
I didn't see these niggas.
Interesting.
Because some dudes will put certain statuses, like, that they know females going to agree with you so they can get a bunch of comments from females.
This
and
wasn't
likes.
one of them.
But that wasn't one of them.
That wasn't one of them.
Like, he was hoping the niggas was going to join in. Hey, but see, niggas will...
Dap them up?
Like, niggas will agree. Like, even the niggas that agree, once they see all the females going in, they like, shit, don't let this nigga on his own.
That's nuts.
Stay out of this.
Like, no, I'm not gonna dap you up on that, sir.
Like,
you
no, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I can't. Yeah, I'm not rolling.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's on his own. He probably single.
He's definitely single.
And there you have it. There you have it.
All
right. I seen somebody post this. Tell me, are y'all rolling with this? It said, "I wish I could date me. I'm really everything I want in a person."
I can roll with that.
All right. Elle's rolling?
I'm rolling. I just need a duplication of me in a mail form.
I don't think you really want you.
You really don't want to.
I'm willing to take that chance to find out. I'm just saying.
She's looking for science to Like, how can we make
get herself a clone?
Because there's things about me that irritate me.
I'm pretty dope, so
like,
I'm just
dope.
saying, nah.
Like I feel like I'm dope, but I still feel like there's some things that I do that would probably irritate me if it was done to me.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on if you take that literally. Like, I really want the exact version of me. Like, I feel like the qualities I possess, I would date somebody like me. But an exact replica of myself, no, because that's just weird.
But yeah, quality. Yeah, I got some dope qualities.
Mm-hmm.
I got some qualities that I guess I ain't consider qualities. That's like, yeah.
Man, I got some good quality, but I got some ways about me. I ain't gonna front you. And date somebody with them ways.
Like, I don't need another stubborn person.
No, here's the thing. I feel like it really depends on how far you take that, because I feel like I couldn't marry myself. I couldn't marry somebody like me, but I could date somebody like me, because if I date somebody like me, it will teach me a lot about me.
Okay.
I can see that.
I can see that, yeah.
But you wouldn't marry nobody like you.
Hell no.
Why not?
That's hilarious.
She
said, I don't want to spend the rest of my life with me.
I do with me every day.
I know, like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. But I feel like if I were to date somebody like me, like, maybe I would see what doesn't work out because I'm dealing with it firsthand.
Right.
And see, like, to me, like, dating somebody to me is like trash. Like dating somebody just to date them, to me, is like kind of trash.
Well, I mean, if you go into a dating situation, well, I can't speak for everybody, but normally when you go into a dating situation, you're going into it to figure out if it's worth taking it somewhere else.
He looks at dating differently.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because when we talk about dating, we just talking about going out on dates.
Right.
And getting to know somebody.
I get to know somebody first before I determine if I want to make life plans with the person.
Like, I think you consider dating like a relationship. That's how you look at it, right?
Like I'm looking, like, if I'm dating you, that means you have my full attention. And I'm not going out with other people. Like, I'm not dating multiple people.
Yeah, I can get with that. Yeah.
And if I'm dating you, that means you've already like made it to the second phase.
You've made it to the second phase, but you don't know everything about that person from phase 2.
Yeah, like listen, you don't know everything about that person from phase 2, but while I'm dating you, I'm going into it thinking and seeing
You trying to get to phase 3.
Could this go to phase 3? And based on those things, it will really detail how phase 2 is.
So you go to phase 2 with expectations.
I think that's what everybody does. Well, I can't say everybody does.
Phase 2 is like a proven type of thing. You said what?
No
judgment. Go ahead.
So anyway, so phase 2 is really, I don't know, like
phase 2 after the meet and greet or before the meet and greet?
Is it the meet and greet? Hell.
The meet and greet is the first thing, and the meet and greet decides if I'm going to go on a date with you, yes or no. Like if I'm going to
meet and greet then phase 1.
No, yes, basically.
Okay.
So like phase one is really short.
Okay.
It's more of a you've made it to phase 1. Because to me, I might say...
What's happening in phase 1? So I know your meet and greet is we meet up, lunch break, coffee, something that has a time limit where we got to get out of here.
Phase 1 is more so of like, can we get things like for instance, like, are we gonna go like can we make these plans? Like, can we make these plans and I actually want to go through with them?
Okay.
When you say plans, what plans are we talking about?
Like just a date?
Because
so
like just go out to a happy hour or go out to a restaurant.
Okay, because nowadays dating seems to be people making lifetime plans.
No,
in phase 1, and that is not normal.
That's like
weird.
That's like
super weird.
That's like we're in the double digits for making lifetime plans.
Double digits?
Of phases, yes. And so,
how many phases you got? What the hell?
Double digits of phases.
Anyway, here we go.
No, you got to go back to that one.
You can't be serious,
no.
bro.
Anyway, so
I thought once we hit 3, we was on the next. We get to the end of this.
No. Anyway, so what I'm saying. Here's my thing. Here's my whole point. I'm saying with dating someone, you can't really you can't really say that this person is anything like you're still forming things. Like you're still forming opinions on this person in that phase. Mm-hmm. And
this
so
phase 1, we are in phase 2 or what phase?
This is phase 2. Like you're still forming now. The first date. The first date is like, hey, did I mess up with phase 1 in the meet and greet? Like did I make a mistake? You know what I'm saying? Because the first date could be trash. You see what I'm saying? Mm-mm. So, for instance, let's just say you decide. You say a guy asks for your number. Mm-hmm. You give him your number. Y'all start talking a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. And then y'all say, hey, no. He said, hey, let's go get something to eat. It's like, cool. Y'all get something to eat, and it's trash. Mm-hmm. And then you think to yourself, damn, I should have never gave this dude my number. I'm saying they should have never made it past the meet and greet. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just gonna accept it. I'm just gonna accept it.
That's what we have to do sometimes.
I don't listen. I feel
like we could be here all night, but
yeah.
I feel like back to the original point of dating. Like, yes, I feel like you are supposed to date with intention. Like, definitely, most certainly. However, I feel like during phase 1 through 3 in this point, because I'm so lost on the phases. It's so many.
There's phases.
But I'm saying, like, during phase 1 through 3, like the meet and greet, the first date, I don't know what phase that's in, but whatever. Like, I feel like during that phase, I'm not gonna know if I want to make life plans with you. Like, I shouldn't know during the.
Like, I don't have a lot of expectations and intention in these phases.
Like, here's the thing.
At this point, I just want to make sure you conjugate verbs properly.
Listen,
like my expectations
are
super low at that point.
We have a little.
That's where me and Rece and the Humble differ.
I haven't said anything.
No, I'm saying this is where we differ, because in my mind, and when I meet someone and have a first conversation, I'm already knowing how far I can really, like, I can see myself with this person.
Off the first
like
conversation.
long term. Yes, like long term.
That's low key scary to me. Like if somebody told me that, like,
And see,
I would
here's the thing.
bothered by that.
And the thing over this, it's not like I'm trying to act on it. It's not like I'm saying, yeah, baby girl, you the one.
I've actually had that happen. Like I had somebody
I'm
propose to me on
sure
the second
people
day, and I'm
weird.
like,
They do that. Like that's the thing.
We definitely didn't make the double digit face because that was weird as hell to me. And I was like,
but
nah.
I'm saying like what I'm saying is like with this person, it's like I can like there are some people I've talked to, right? Mm-hmm. Like the chick that quoted Bessie Moore for me. Like, listen, I'm okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we would never be.
That is,
you know what I'm saying? Like we would never be. You know.
I wonder if she listens to this.
Listen, baby girl, hey, I'm sorry.
Loves
you know what
Bessie
I'm saying? But she was just I couldn't see myself with her.
Yeah.
But there are some people I've talked to, like, you know, I can really see myself with this person.
Off the
Now
first conversation.
let's try it out.
Off the first conversation.
Yes.
That's weird, bro.
It's not weird.
I won't say it's
a no
weird.
judgment
I
zone.
just
It's
feel
not
like it's a little sudden. Like I feel like that's what I'm saying is
like I done had some awesome first conversations.
It's not.
Never mind.
It's
No
not
shade.
me saying. It's not me saying I
It was
want
that
to.
close. It was that close.
I'm glad you have some.
It was that close.
Y'all are taking it like I'm saying I want to.
No, that had nothing to do with you. That was
No. I'm not talking about that.
I caught it.
I'm just saying
As long
that
as you
there
know.
are different. I don't know. I'm saying between not first meet someone and I'm having a conversation with them. I just like I know how much time they can have in my life.
Like I had first conversations with people and I can be like, I never want to have a conversation with this person again.
Yeah.
Like I was able to see that quick, but I never had a first conversation. I had a first conversation like, damn, this is dope. Like I like to talk to the person again. I want to get to know this person, but it's not like that first conversation is so great.
Forever.
Like, damn, she's wifey.
And I'm not, and see, it's not a thing to where I'm saying, I'm not saying she's wifey. I'm saying she has the potential, or she has things I see that she could be.
That's one hell of a conversation.
What the hell was they talking about?
Step your conversation game up,
Maybe we need to.
Step that
I
conversation
mean, record the
game up.
next one. I'm trying to take notes. Like,
That is hilarious.
Don't quote Missy Moore.
Listen, if you start quoting Missy Moore, it's gonna be so.
If somebody
strange
quoted Missy
for
Moore,
me.
I wouldn't even know who they were quoting.
that part.
I did, and listen, and she quoted it to me like I was supposed to know. And I started talking regular, and she was like, "Oh no, that's a song lyric." I'm like, "By who?" You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking if it's something popular that I would know, I would catch it or something. She's like, "Messy Marv." I said, "Oh."
So that was the deal breaker for you.
It was.
Like,
it was,
didn't go beyond
no,
that.
that was a deal breaker.
Okay.
But it was just. It was other things that I said.
Nah, you know what
let's
kind of
fizzle
person
out.
you dealing with.
Let's fizzle out.
If somebody quote Missy
You know
Moore,
what kind of person you dealing with.
Like, and I could just tell this little stuff she was kind of saying and stuff. I said, you know what? Hey, let's just call it even. Let's just fight our hand.
She was on some hood stuff.
I feel like that's a bit superficial though. Like
It's absolutely superficial. Yes.
it's superficial. Like it's
No,
it's
I agree.
Superficial.
I definitely agree.
Okay, as long as we can agree on that one.
No, that's very superficial.
Okay.
Listen, we have all confessed about our superficial things in here. So.
But I'm not. I'm
we're
not,
okay with it.
I'm not
Yeah,
superficial.
we're totally fine with it.
It's because, but that just kind of confirms some stuff for me.
I'm not believing that
She-
one. I ain't even gonna look that way. I'm
Yeah.
not biting on that one.
Don't even.
I have
Don't
never.
entertain.
I will not.
Not me,
I
not
don't.
I.
Not I.
Kings,
God.
no, sorry.
I mean, I can be superficial to a certain degree, but I mean, if
Everybody can.
somebody like, oh, they're quoting Uncle Cracker lyrics, I'm gonna be like, I never heard Uncle Cracker, so I'm just gonna be like, all right, cool. And so it's like for me, like I feel like if y'all don't have that in common,
It's just
that's
like
the opportunity for
like
you
when
to
you think of
learn
Missy
something,
Moore,
you know?
it's
And
like,
see, I
Preferences.
don't,
That's
I
all.
don't,
It's
and see,
preferences.
I don't want to go away from this thinking that was the
the only.
only thing.
No, I'm pretty sure it
Like-
wasn't,
like,
but I
it was
feel like
just-
that was
It
the
probably was
chief.
the straw that broke the back.
Yeah.
Like it was like through the like through conversations, I was just kind of like, okay, here's the thing. on just talking to this person for like like almost a week, I could feel like she was like about to be on some stuff like, "Can you pick me up from work?"
Just like she was slow.
You know what I'm saying? Like she was gonna be kind of one of those type of like. You know what I'm saying? I can't like.
Man, listen.
Can I stay with you for
even if the only reason was because you didn't like the quote of Messy Marv, so what? It is what it is.
And here's the thing: some people will look down on being superficial, but everybody has their things.
It's preference.
Yeah.
I left a date because a girl had a size 10 foot. It's weird. I'm out.
Listen, bro. If you don't like big feet, you don't like big feet.
Yeah, it ain't my thing.
And you're a foot guy, so I get it.
All right, so what's the main topic, man?
I am weak.
He's a foot guy.
I'm not a foot guy.
What you are?
You know what, man? What is the main topic?
No,
I spent enough time
you're
on
a
this.
foot guy.
Seasons later, you're still denying this. From episode 1 of season 1, when you put yourself out there.
It is a fact.
That's your foot guy, we know. He likes feet.
I don't like feet.
And if you want to hear more about my phases of dating, just holler at me.
Nobody wants to hear it.
And we will go.
No one wants to hear this.
There are people that might want to know my phases of dating.
Write a blog about it.
You know what?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Write your blog about
Write
it. I would love that. I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
I might stop at phase 5 if it
blog.
goes too much further than that.
I'm not reading it.
Oh, okay.
But I support it fully.
Make an audiobook. I listen to it.
That's funny.
I listen to
I think audio books are cheating. That's how I feel about it.
Los has a whole other podcast that he just never got off the ground.
Because I started this one.
They keep telling me to follow you on Instagram. I'm like, wow.
Bro, I keep getting so many followers on Instagram
Like,
with this
why is it-
podcast.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
What's
Why-
going on?
why
I
is
started.
this- I'm not following
when
this
we was about to do this podcast, before this, I was gonna start my own podcast, and then we started talking about doing this one. So I was like, I did this one, and I didn't do my own.
What was it called?
Straight Like That.
Oh.
Straight Like That podcast.
Yes.
All right.
But which I still low key might do.
I ain't mad at it.
So I might come through, throw you a couple of dollars and make it happen.
Studio time is more than a couple of dollars.
Well, I figured that was like just a sense, like I suppose. Like, forgot we were 5 and we don't know what terms are nowadays. But yeah, okay. But, all right, let's go to the main topic. He's irritating me like that fast. I'm irritated. All right, so main topic. Okay, this. We've had a discussion I think it was last episode.
I think it was.
And we wanted to say, hey, let's talk about this more. The topic for today is romance.
Romance.
And so,
Yeah.
I think before we start, I want to say, what is romance? What to you? Like first of all, not what is romance. What is your definition of romance? What is your definition of romance? I'm going to start with humble, and then we're gonna go with L.
I don't have a definition.
You don't have a definition?
I don't.
Okay.
I was gonna look it up.
No, I already looked it up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I really don't have a definition.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
L, do you have a definition?
I don't. I really don't. I have an idea, but I don't.
I think the
have a
definition might surprise you. Rece, you got a definition?
I got in my mind probably what I think it is, but it's like, I think I'm going to go with L. Like, you have an ideal of what romance would look like or feel like, but not what it is.
Because I feel like it's one of those. I feel like it's an abstract thing that really can't be bottled down into a single definition.
100%.
But there is a definition for it.
Let's hear what you're asking.
And the definition for it is a noun. They use it as a noun.
Okay.
A feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love.
A feeling
of excitement and mystery
associated
with love.
The mystery throws me off, but
and here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Mystery is kind of like the word they really play up on this. Because, like in the other definition, it says a quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness from everyday life.
okay, I can see it in that context better.
And so I'm looking at that as the mystery part.
Excitement's the word that jumps off to me.
Mystery. It's like, to me, it's the surprise factor.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't equate mysterious with surprise, but I guess if you use it in that context, it makes a lot more sense. But go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
But yeah, I feel that, but I feel like I think they're really trying to associate mystery with romance, and I feel like they're doing that for it to be some type of like correlation, like romance has to be a certain way, and I don't feel like it has to be. Mm-hmm. That's my whole thing.
Okay.
So, my first question is romance like some mystery, is romance like a fairy tale type of thing? Like, it's like romance this idealistic place or doing something
like a hopeless romantic?
Yeah, like something that's really not all the way achievable, but people come close to it. You see what I'm saying?
I feel like it's one of those terms that it's definitely relative. Like, it's whatever it means to you. Like, I don't think there's one definition that will, encompass romance for every person. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of how I feel too. I feel like you got to know yourself and what excites you. That's what I'm saying. Like what excites you? What is something that somebody does, brings, gives, or whatever that excites you every time it happens? For the most part, maybe every time is a stretch, but it just excites you. Something that makes you feel that warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside, like
butterflies.
Yeah. Like I think it's something like that. Like, and I think sometimes that excitement, why they use the word mystery or mysterious, is because a lot of times excitement comes from something that wasn't planned or that was unknown to happen. Like
I feel that.
So sometimes when you know something is about to happen,
it
takes away like the excitement of it a little bit.
I would sub mysterious or mystery with spontaneity if I could change the definition, but obviously I don't write definitions. But
you can write your own definition.
Yeah, I want to write it for Webster because I don't like theirs. It's ugly.
You can put it on Urban Dictionary to let everybody.
I would definitely.
Hey, look it up on Urban Dictionary. Let's see what they say.
It was like when somebody touch your booty,
and they won't be lying.
Somebody touch your booty.
That could be romantic.
That could be romantic. You know what I'm saying?
A little spontaneous smack.
Yeah.
When you walk past and kiss me,
you know what I mean?
Back.
All right, so
little skibbity.
Yeah. So we're saying it's subjective, right?
Skibbity can be romantic.
So what does romance look like to you?
Skibbities.
That's your answer?
No.
Rece. Okay.
Before I answer that, I want to go back to something else that you said. You said like romance and fairy tale. I don't feel like romance always has to be a fairy tale. I feel like when you think about fairy tales are things that really aren't attainable in everyday life. And so I feel like equating romance with a fairy tale, I feel like that's a bit off-putting and just a tad bit misleading.
Okay,
I disagree.
So, now I can see where you're coming from with that. I can see what you're saying. I personally think people say fairy tale because like a fairy tale is like this. I think of like Peter Pan type of it's like a place full of like something perfect that you can never achieve, and sometimes people
it's too perfect.
Like people constantly want you to try to get to that fairy tale. And it's just like sometimes you hit and miss it.
I think why a lot of people call it a fairy tale, I think because when you normally ask people the question, let's say a woman's like, "You're not romantic enough," and you say, "Okay, well, what does romance look like to you?" And they can't really give you their definition, but they'll go to a scene in a movie or something, and be like, how he had rose petals from the front door to the bedroom with candle lights leading all the way up to the stairs, and then it led to the bathtub with rose petals in the bathtub, and you just like,
I ain't cleaning it up. I mean,
and then it's
She's
like
thinking all the practical things that have to happen after it.
Then it's like,
that's
how
hilarious.
That's not romantic.
How often am I supposed to paint this picture like that? Like this is not reality for me to do this every day. Like so is romantic something you can be every day?
Yeah.
I feel like the answer to that question is yes.
Okay.
I feel like you have to define your idea of romance and what is actually romantic to that couple. Now, I'm the type of person, I'm just a little bit unconventional. I'm sorry if I let the women down. I don't want to come home to no rose petals because I don't feel like cleaning it up. And you ain't going to feel like cleaning it up. If you feel like you did that, I'll just knock something down. If you feel like you did that to like as a sweet gesture, like you ain't going to want to clean up the rose petals. I don't want 1,000,008 candles. Like it just really depends on what that person's definition of romance is.
This was so funny about that. No one really sees the other side of rose petals on the floor.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm
like
going
no
for.
one
I'm
sees
like,
that. And true story, I've had to pick up the rose petals before,
and it wasn't romantic,
and
was
they were
it?
for me. And I was like, "How you go like?" I'm like, why is it going on day 4? We still walking on rose petals when we come to the house.
Because you ain't cleaned them up.
Like, are you not gonna put these rose petals
you
up?
ain't cleaned them
King
up.
Joffy Joe for nigga like
She said, I did this for you, now you clean it up.
And that's usually how it
That's what
happens
I'm
when the
saying.
dude goes all
Yeah.
out for us. We're expected to clean up the mess, and I'm like, I didn't do
It's
it.
a different. It's the other side of romance.
It is.
Where you go buy all these candles?
The cleanup.
What happens to fire alarm go off?
100%,
Because you got 100
yeah.
candles.
That's my
It's the other
outlook.
side.
That's hilarious.
That's my outlook.
I get it. But Reese, what you gonna say?
I have no idea.
You gonna? I think we was talking about the. No, I asked what is romance look like to you?
Oh,
So what is romance to you? Like, what does that look like?
I think romance to me is just kind of, I guess, listening. So, I think communication and being able to have communication is like sexy within itself.
Okay.
So it's just like if we could talk and we're just having a normal conversation, and you listen to me say something that like I desired, or something that I always wanted, or that I never got, or something that I wanted to always do, and you somehow like just make that happen, without me even knowing. Like you in the process of just making it happen. Like Madden come out in August, and before I made it to the store to get it, I come home. You like, baby, here you go. Like, or I think so. Just hearing me, in my sense, is like that you listen, knowing that you listen to me, and enough to know what I want. Like I think that's romance for me. So it ain't necessarily a particular thing or a particular thing you can buy or do, but just knowing that I was heard.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Humble.
I would say romance for me really would just be speaking to like whatever my love language is.
That's what I was going.
You know what I'm saying? So like for me, like my love languages are words of affirmation and physical touch.
Hey, that was my top two.
Oh, word?
He just stealing everything tonight.
That's funny. But yeah, so I'm like, romance for me will be, you know what I'm saying? Like I come home and maybe my girl or wife or whatever the case may be just like tells me how much she appreciates me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if that ain't like an everyday thing, like maybe she just does gestures that shows how much she appreciates me. Yeah. And then so like I said, physical touch. So we cooling, we watching like movies or something. Like if she scoot a little bit closer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like she allows me to like, you know what I'm saying? Like touch her, put my hand on her lap, put my arm around her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm like the hold hands guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, like we out in public, you know what I mean? Like we walking, we holding hands, like that would be romance for me. So like I said, it's just really just kind of speaking, in my opinion, to each other's love language. You speak to mine, I speak to yours.
I can dig that.
And that's it. I think sometimes we try to make it too difficult because of movies.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of times why people can't answer, especially women, because they've seen so many movies. And so romance for them is something they've seen in like a rom-com.
Shade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's what it is to you, cool. It is what it is. But I think it just has to be sometimes like it has to be a little bit more like bring it back down to earth a little bit. Because everybody ain't doing rose petals every day. Everybody ain't sending you roses every day. Like everybody ain't buying chocolates and teddy bears and doing that every day.
Yeah.
Bring it down to earth a little bit.
All right. So you're saying that they like people should get more realistic on what romance could be?
Well, I don't want to say what people should do. I'm speaking for me.
No, I mean, what I'm saying, like you're saying that romance isn't flowers every day, or stuff like that. So you're saying like that's something different.
Yeah, whatever's realistic to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, realistic to me is speaking to my love.
So whatever's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, whatever's in your wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? And then having a partner that is willing to do that. Like for me, like if I just started dating somebody, I'm not gonna do anything that I don't plan on keeping up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna take you to a bunch of expensive restaurants at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And like all the time. Yeah. If that's not something I don't plan on keeping up. If I'm not gonna open your door, I'm not gonna start doing it. Because I'm not gonna keep it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times when that happens, like dudes start doing stuff to get the girl, like opening doors, then they get comfortable.
That, she's supposed to sweep him off his feet.
Exactly.
That's how that's supposed to happen.
Don't sweep me off mine.
Yeah, I'm cool.
So
after that, she supposed to open that nigga.
Right.
Don't open my door.
Walk around the car.
Don't open my door. Yeah, don't open my door.
Like I said, I dig the reach across the seat, open door thing, but don't walk around the car like, here you go, man.
Nah, don't do
like,
that.
I'm like, what are you driving?
Weird.
Like, what
you driving?
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
No, so I thought I was driving. Okay, you got it. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
That is hilarious.
I don't know what you want.
I side note, do not want to.
That is weird.
Like, I don't know why it feels like I don't want to be in the passenger seat of a woman driving.
I'm
what
cool
you
with
want
it.
against women driving?
I have nothing against women driving. I just want to drive.
Like if we on a date,
Well,
let
you
me
have
drive.
a thing about driving.
I do.
Like
I can see
you
that.
got like a complex.
I can see that because if I'm going on a date with a guy and
Complex.
I have to drive, I'm less inclined to go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have my girl driving if we on a date. Nah, I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm driving probably anyway.
I'm sure you are. You have a thing.
It's not a thing.
You call it a complex.
No, you do.
I did not have a complex.
You do. You're not comfortable
hilarious.
not driving.
I'm okay not driving.
To a point.
From that.
If B's driving, I'm okay.
To a point, you'd rather be driving. Yeah, it's okay to agree with that, bro. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. It's okay. It's okay.
That is hilarious.
It's like, I don't mind. Like I don't mind driving, but I'm perfectly fine with not driving at all.
I feel that.
Like if I'm with the people that say, "Hey, bro, let me get the keys." Bruh,
I'm handing the keys over.
I thought you never asked.
I am handing the keys over.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
He's like, nah, bro, I got it. Nah, boy, I'm good. Yeah.
Bro, be mad sleepy.
You know what I'm saying? So I got it. Ain't that for?
Yeah, listen. I've handed the keys to B before.
100%.
I mean,
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah. That night you needed the keys.
I've had to drive before too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad that day in Colorado too.
And I did a good job with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You can go higher.
Yeah. What's the next question? Next question.
Next question.
Oh God.
I'm so left out the loop.
Listen, you don't want to be in that.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
okay
want to
with
be
not
in
being
there.
in
Yeah, you don't want to.
Do you think that guys, that women are more?
You didn't
more,
ask my definition of romance. Well, I guess
I thought you said it.
I was chiming in on what they stole from me.
And listen, here we go. And listen, people make mistakes, and I just made one.
I don't have.
And I apologize.
I don't have anything to add. You can go ahead.
Now you just wasted our time. No.
I think she said B took her.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Do you have
No, I'm good. I'm joking.
Because I mean, like I didn't even say mine. Here's the like with me. I think I have been subjected to a lot of movies and a lot of like stereotypical things, because to me, showing romance is me doing a grand gesture. And a gesture like, if I'm being romantic, that means I have bought you some flowers, I bought you like a teddy bear, I'll surprise you with your favorite candy.
Believe it or not, there are women who don't care about teddy bears.
Listen.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, listen. I get it, but I'm saying, like, when I say I got you a teddy bear, it's because I already know you like a teddy bear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But I don't know if I ever bought or chicken teddy bear. Maybe once. I don't know. Can't remember. But like, so stuff like that. So like me going to like me taking you to your favorite restaurant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that, or me getting you something that you always wanted, or you know what I'm saying, like something elaborate.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like going to like a restaurant and sitting at the table that you like, or you know, it's just stuff like that. Like to me, that's what I have found to be what I think of what romance looks like, and anything outside of that, to me, are good gestures, but not romantic.
See, for me, romance is me coming home and the bills are paid.
Yeah,
that's the romantic stuff to me. No,
yeah.
I'm just playing. But no,
She's just serious.
I'm so serious. No, I'm just like
Make sure when the trash is taken out.
Man, like certain stuff like that, or it's like if you know something like, let's say I'm one of those type of females. I am the most non-materialistic type of female. I'm a minimalist to the truest definition. I don't know what's happening. I'm seeing people look around. Should I be nervous? No.
No, my nephew up there. Yeah,
okay.
That's probably just him.
Okay, I was like, oh, what's happening? I'm a minimalist to the truest definition. So if you go out and buy me a $1,500 Louis Vuitton bag to think that that's something romantic to me, I'm going to look at you like you lost your mind, because in my mind, that's just not practical. Yeah. That's just not something that's going to excite me. Even though as a man, it's like I went out and bought her a Louis Vuitton bag and she was ungrateful for it. It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just the fact that that just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. Now, if you come in the house and you're just like, hey, I remember you said you wanted like fettuccine Alfredo. I'm going to make fettuccine Alfredo tonight. That's romance to me, because you were actually listening. You know what, I like and things like that. Like I've been in relationships where Christmas comes around and it's like you've spent all this money on me for Christmas, and the only thing I wanted for Christmas was 5 minutes of your time. I just wanted to have a movie night.
Yeah. So you got acts of service and quality time? Pretty much.
That's pretty much what it is for me. Like, quality time, I'm really, really big on it. And so it's like, no amount of money erases quality time for me. Okay. And so it's like, you can spend all the money in the world on me, and I'm probably just going to look at you like, oh, okay, that's nice. And
I think, and I'm glad you say that. And so, because that brings me to, like, a thought of, you're only being, the more you know your partner, the more romantic you can be with them.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So that's dope. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, what I like what I said before about what I think is romantic, none of that will be romantic to you.
Right.
Because I'm doing what I feel like is romantic. Mm-hmm. And so if I do that to you, it's like to me, it's like, oh, this is a nice gesture. Yeah. But I'm not really being romantic.
Right. And that's ultimately what it breaks down to. If you don't know your partner's love language, you'll never have romance in your relationship, because somebody's always going to be lacking.
Yeah.
You can't do what you think is good. You gotta know, like.
And that brings up another point. Like, I can't love you the way I want to love you. I have to love you the way you want to be loved in order for it to work out. Because if I'm loving you the way that I think it's supposed to go, I'm not meeting your expectations, and I'm not really doing what you need in the relationship. Yeah. So it's like, at that point, like, I feel like that pretty much is what romance breaks down to, is what is it that your partner is looking for? Like, what is it, how are you pleasing your partner? Pretty much.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like what we talked about, knowing your partner. Mm-hmm. And so my gestures will be different based on my partner. And like, for instance, if like what I said, hey, my ideal romance wouldn't be for you. But if I was to say, if I would have bought us matching PJs and popcorn and candy and say, hey, I turned the living room into a movie thing, let's watch a movie. Boom. Yeah. In there, swimwear. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, so knowing your partner is the key to romance, basically.
100%.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to be romantic, you really have to know who you're with. And if you I feel like it's selfish to do things you want and put that romance on another person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's like, nah, you gonna get these flowers. You gonna get this teddy bear.
I just like
let me
to
go back to
communicate
that.
though.
Let me go back to that because I feel like the way I put it out there was like a bit misconstrued from the original context. But what I'm saying is like for somebody like me, if you were to bring me a teddy bear, I'm cool with the teddy bear because that's something you thought about it.
Yeah.
And you thought about maybe you get the teddy bear. Yeah. But I'm saying if that's all you ever do, like that's where the problem comes in.
Like if you bring a teddy bear, like, all right, baby, here you go, I'm out.
Yeah, like
yeah.
But it's like if I walk in the house and there's a teddy bear sitting on the couch with a note. Like, I'm good with that because I'm like, oh, you thought enough about me to do something special. Mm-hmm. But if time and time again, like, that's all you're doing, I'm like, okay, well, at this point, he has an obsession with teddy bears and it's weird. Like, that's not okay. That's not normal. And so it's
because some
like,
dudes, I think that's all they know.
Yeah.
So, like, I think some dudes is like, all they ever seen was like, okay, a woman must want teddy bears and flowers.
Right.
Like,
see, I'm not opposed to flowers. I absolutely love flowers, but it's just like, for me, you can only get flowers so often. Like, flowers don't replace certain stuff. And I feel like a lot of the times what a lot of people do is they bring the romance from the last relationship into the new one. And they feel like because I was with this person who was like, all she wanted me to buy her stuff, she wanted this or whatever. So when they get into another relationship, I gotta stop breaking stuff. They assume that that's what the next person wants. And it's like, because that was your experience, you're bringing it into this. But until you take the time to get to know your partner, like, you're basically picking up from where you left off in your last relationship, and you can't go into a relationship like that.
And I think if you constantly tell a person that you're not romantic enough, like you're saying, no, you're not romantic enough. I wish you were more romantic. I believe that person has to take some type of self-responsibility and say, hey, if I'm not being romantic enough, like, throw me a lifeline out here.
Yeah.
Like, let me know what it's going to take, like, for you to feel like I'm being romantic to you.
But also, when you get to that point, you really don't want to feel like you got to spoon feed your partner everything. Like, depending on how long we've been together, you should know what. I hate to say that because I'm an advocate to say, like, you can't. Because
now when I hear, like, when we looking at it and I'm listening to all of it, it's like, when somebody is saying you're not romantic enough, what I'm hearing is basically you don't know me enough.
That's pretty much what it is. That's what you're saying without saying it. You don't know me well enough.
Like, you haven't learned me enough to be romantic. Or you're just lazy.
Usually it's 0.1 versus 0.2.
Like, some people just don't know what to do and just don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also people who are freaking racking their brain out trying stuff.
Right.
And it's like they be like, dude, like, I want to, like, I know you, so I'm doing things that's along the lines of things you would like. But if I'm still getting hidden with you're not romantic enough, then I need a lifeline.
But I feel like that's why dating is so important, because when you actually date a person, you're taking the time to get to know a person. So during that dating process, you're really figuring out like what this person's triggers are, like what the person, is more inclined to go along with. And then by that point, it's like when you're in the relationship with that person, you kind of already have a roadmap. But if you just met a person yesterday and y'all in a relationship tomorrow, like, then no, you're not going to know what to do because you didn't take the thorough phases to get to know that person.
Because the worst thing to do is think that you're killing it and you're not.
Yeah.
Like you're taking to all these expensive restaurants and you like, dang, I'm breaking this bread. Like, I'm doing my thing. Like,
and see, for somebody like me, if all you do is spend money, that is the turnoff to me. It's a turnoff.
I mean, if people, like, if you're not a spend money person, then every time somebody gives you something and do things for you romantic, only thing you're seeing is dollar signs.
Pretty much.
You're saying that costs $100, that costs $35, that, you know what I'm saying? That's the.
Or I feel like I'm trying to be bought, like you're trying to buy me at that point.
Yeah.
So
McDonald's it is.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man. Hey.
I don't think you took away what you want to take away from that.
Keep it simple.
Applebee's.
His value at the pop.
That is hilarious.
Is she Captain Grill or not? Is she Applebee's and not Captain Grill? Cool.
Hey, cool.
Baby boy, get this 2 for $20. Get this 2 for $20.
I feel like this is the part where I would lose a female. They be like, ain't nobody trying to go to Applebee's.
That is hilarious.
But my point is, like,
But like if you like quality time, no matter what you do.
Yeah, basically a walk in the park. Like
be
go to
creative.
Walmart.
Like most people that like quality time, they like be creative with how we spend our time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, let's do something different. We don't have to do an extravagant. We can go chill and vibe to music riding around.
Yeah.
Like just like just anything. Like I rather them type of people rather go to a picnic than a restaurant.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Let's have a picnic in the park.
Yeah. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with a picnic in the park.
There's nothing wrong with a picnic in the park, but my whole point was like when it comes to quality time, there's always an opportunity to spend quality time with the person.
That's right.
It could just be we both got off from work, we both tired. Let's just sit here and talk an hour about how our day went,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm
No, you all right. No, you good.
But-
Yeah.
Like
I'm
let's
hella cozy.
let's go.
But-
It's Christmas time. Let's go to the nice neighborhood and look at Christmas lights. You know what I'm
that's my
saying?
shit. I'm sorry, I
Like,
cuss a lot, but no,
Like
that.
stuff like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just got excited. I was like, "Oh, we going?" No. Right.
Hilarious.
Dude, hey, me and my mom used to do that back in the day when I was younger.
Oh, yeah,
She used-
100%.
Yeah, she used to take us to that nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we used to look at all the
Christmas,
kids.
yeah, little Christmas lights on the
Yeah,
mansions.
Then we gotta go back to our house.
Right.
The
Pressed.
disappointment.
Our Christmas tree was always fire. Like, we
hilarious.
always had a nice Christmas tree.
See, we never had Christmas trees growing up. I grew up with 15 siblings, so we were the Christmas tree. Like,
Yeesh.
that's so many
Sounds
of
like
us.
my grandma's house.
Man,
That's a lot. That's a lot of siblings.
that's a lot of siblings.
We used to exchange names and stuff for Christmas, boy. You get somebody, you hear who got your name, you know you get something trash.
That's hilarious.
Like, dang it, why Glenn to get my name?
So I got a question. So now that we've been talking, so is romance more of knowing your partner rather than the chemistry y'all have with each other?
They go hand in hand.
Can you have
How
romance
so?
without chemistry?
No.
But you can have chemistry without romance.
Yes.
I feel like
Let me explain it for
Okay,
just a
okay,
second.
because I got some
Because I feel like
some viewpoints.
okay. This is me speaking from a terrible female perspective because
Okay.
it does happen. You can get that one guy who like listens to everything you say and basically everything you wanted in a guy, he's doing it. But the chemistry is not there, so I'm not gonna receive it the same way. I'm gonna be like, oh, well, he does
real.
this, he does that, he does this, he does that.
But you feel
But that's
nothing.
just my friend because the
Yeah.
chemistry isn't there.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But I feel like you can have that chemistry with somebody, like y'all spark and click, but then it's just like, but if only he was doing what my friend was doing, everything would be perfect. So yeah, you can have one without having the other.
It's like to me, I look at it like this. If a chick you don't want, like in the morning, text you, "Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. I pray that God bless you with everything you need."
If
all
it's
the
not from the
energy
right person, it's just annoying.
in the world for you to have a successful day, and it's not the way you want, you might text back, "Thank you."
God
but-
bless.
But if the
You
chick,
too.
but if it's a chick you want, and she texts you like this, like she just like get up, you like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it's just stuff like that. It's
I'm
just
up. What you need?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's just not it's not about what's being said. It's not about what's being done. It's about who the person is.
Absolutely.
And I feel like people don't let romance can't take place if there's no chemistry.
Not at
Because
all.
you don't allow yourself to be romanced.
Because
feel
when
that.
you make a
Yeah.
list of everything you're looking for in a person, and if you don't have that chemistry there, like everything that
Everything else
this
does
person
not matter.
doing, it's just annoying. Like you
Yeah.
can good morning me to death. You can let's go to Walmart. Let's go look at the Christmas light. If it's not from the person I want it to be from, you're just an irritant at that point.
Yeah.
It's not romantic.
Scram.
It's irritating. Yeah.
Scram.
Yeah. and yeah,
Haven't heard that in a long.
like, cause I feel like people do things out of like routine and habit. Like I talked to someone who we'll do good morning, blah blah blah, and then a certain time it was how's your day going, blah blah blah,
I just knew it was coming.
and I just knew it was coming. And it was kind of like, listen,
Was you feeling her?
I was halfway feeling her.
So no.
So
The answer's no.
yeah,
They
no.
Man, you either feeling them
I
or
was,
not.
Are you not?
listen, I would say 65%.
Okay, so if you was
That's
feeling
still
her
relatively low.
90%, would it have been different?
Yes, it would be a lot different.
Point proven.
Thank you.
What's your point?
You wasn't really feeling her.
I was feeling her more than not though.
You was sick. You was average.
65 is still low.
That's like a D.
That's a D, nigga.
Hey yo, D's pass grades. You heard me? D's get degrees. Literally, yes.
A D relationship don't make it to the
Listen,
office.
I don't want a D relationship, bro. I don't.
Nobody does.
And I don't want to be feeling you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be feeling you at a D level.
Okay.
Like if I'm feeling you at a D level, scram.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling you at a D level, we're never gonna make it.
We
So
know.
the point
Therefore,
is
proving my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you proved my point. What?
At this point, it's the same point.
Okay,
It is.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got
It's
it.
the same
Got
guy.
it.
Yeah, we're just gonna go
But
with that.
but what I'm saying is like now I told like for instance, if I was feeling you a lot and you kept doing that, then I probably might lose some stuff for you. You see what I'm saying? So I could be feeling you 100%. But if you start being mundane like that, then I'm like, dude, come stop.
What if the good morning was like GIFs? So like a good morning GIF.
I like a good GIF. I like
add a little pizzazz.
Yeah,
to it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Send me a good morning GIF and we might make it. Like we might make it. Like we have a good shit. Baby girl might earn herself a meet and greet. You know what I'm saying?
The bar is.
Hold on, wait a minute. She's sending you good morning GIFs
Before the meeting.
before the meet and greet?
Yes. My conversation. First of all, my meet and greet is not soon. We've been talking for a while
That's
before we meet.
maniacal.
She said maniacal.
How?
I'm sorry, no.
Maniacal.
How?
That is-
No.
Like if I'm talking for a while, we're going on a
said
date.
We're doing
Maniacal.
something. That is
Like we're
That
going
is
on a
hilarious.
date. I'm not about to be talking to you for a long time. Like, hey,
Oh,
meet up for
man.
20 minutes. Like, no, we've been talking.
So
long
we've
enough.
been
Like,
talking for 8 months now. I think we should go get coffee, and I'm gonna be like, no, absolutely
Like,
not.
first of all, I'm not talking to you that long, and we ain't went nowhere.
No,
Because
that's-
apparently, like, we're friends.
What's
all
your
about that
time
long.
frame? I want a time frame.
What's your time frame? Is the
No,
question.
no. I want to know your time frame. first.
My time frame?
Yes.
Okay, so where are you meeting this person if you like haven't had a meet and greet? Because usually you meet the person first.
Slid in them
If
DMs.
somebody slide in my DMs, you faithfully have about a good 2 weeks to plan a meet and greet.
Really?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
feel
weeks.
that.
3 weeks tops.
Oh my God.
3 weeks
I
tops.
feel it. I'm
3
with
weeks
that.
tops.
You out of
Because
your mind?
what
Never.
I'm not about to do, like, I'm not about to
I
waste my
would
time
never.
texting somebody that I haven't met yet, because at that point you're just a figment of my imagination.
You got
I
to-
ain't got time to be catfish.
Like you got
I
about one or
don't
two,
know you like that. If
one
I
or two
haven't had a meet and greet.
conversations in the deals, and if that's flowing cool, we need to change numbers.
Right, and
Like,
then from there
and
it's
then-
like,
and if
now
the
when are we
conversation
gonna
is
see
cool,
each
it's
other?
like,
yeah, no,
let's go out, let's go do
That's
something.
insanity.
Because I need to feel that before I invest any more time here.
This makes more sense now with your phases, because now I'm understanding your time frame. Like, that is crazy.
This is y'all are being so bizarre. It's like that's like I would never.
Because you're investing too much to
Right.
get to a meet and greet. Only to find out you might not like this person. Now I invested 4 weeks of talking to you in your DM. For
He didn't
what?
even set a time frame.
Okay,
so
what's
what's
your
your
time
time frame?
Listen,
He
I'm
gonna say 6 months. I'm going to die.
6 months in phase 0. 100%.
I'm going to like because first of all,
Just answer the question. I just need a number. Just a number.
What's your time frame, bro? DM
Double
to
digits?
Meet, DM to meet and greet.
I'm gonna say at least maybe like a month.
A month. So you got
That's one
month
extra
and a
week from
half.
what I
Do
said.
you got a number by now?
Like I don't want the number. Right? I don't want the number. Because listen,
You don't want to talk?
Listen, no. Listen, having access to a person through a number, it changes things from a DM,
It's supposed to.
and I can feel that. But what I'm saying is, I'm
asking
okay.
for the
I'm
number
not
to
okay.
change something.
I'm gonna
Like,
ask
I'm
this
okay with
question,
that.
and I'm really not trying to be mean when I
No,
ask
you
it.
can definitely
Okay.
say that.
You're single.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you get what I'm listen.
I see why is what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
no shade intended, but no, that is That's loopy. I'll say that.
Like here's the thing. It's not loopy because
from a woman's point of view, if you're taking that long to ask for my phone number, you're not interested in me. That's how we look at it. It don't take you 4.5 to 5 weeks to figure out if you want to talk to me or not.
I feel like this. The people who I've talked to haven't had a problem with it.
They have. That's why they still not around.
Well, they actually are around, and they want to be around.
But your DM conversation that fire, huh?
Listen, I have a good conversation, and so it's and here's the thing. I'm not trying to say nothing about whatever. What I'm saying is, it's not like I'm doing something that hasn't shown results for me. And hasn't shown success for me.
If it's working for you.
So if everybody do it? I don't know. Should people do it? Whatever. I'm saying for me, it has proven to be where I have did my time frame, and like I'm not hurting for it.
So you saying like DM for about a month, and are you going on the meet and greet before like actual phone talk conversations before?
No.
Okay.
No, there are some conversations, but I don't want mundane and like I don't want this immediate access to you like that, or I want you to have immediate access to me. Let's stay on Facebook and let's just chop it up right there.
To me, just feeling how the vibe is going. Like
if the vibe is flowing, the phone number is flowing.
It's just like the phone number.
At that point, I feel like Facebook is really, really informal. So I feel like if the vibe is flowing, now the phone number makes it a little bit more personal. I'm not saying we got to meet up right after you get my phone number, but I'm saying at that point, you do have access to me now because now you have my interest. You've piqued my interest enough for me to actually continue a dialogue with you. I'm not really a Facebook person. I get on there, say what I want to say, and I get off of there. So if somebody's in my DM every day, start a conversation, I'm like, look, bro, just text me. Like, if you're going to constantly communicate with me, then you've already put yourself on that level where you technically already do have contact with me, because the difference between Facebook and my phone number is just the fact that it's going to pop up, the notification is going to show up differently.
I can see that. And what, in my experience,
when you can call me without seeming like a creep by calling me through Facebook.
Yeah, in my experience, the person has given me their phone number. So it's not of me asking for the phone number.
That's usually how it happens.
And
for a female, if we fill in the conversation, we don't want the conversation to stay on Facebook.
Exactly. And so exactly. So I'm like, if it gets to that point, we there.
So are you kind of waiting on them to slide the number versus asking?
It's one of those things to where when we get to the point that we've we know, like, okay, we need to talk more. Mm-hmm. Or we need to go deeper, a deeper conversation. Yeah, like we know. But if it's just stressed out and we're just talking, then cool. It's whatever. But when we get to a point where we know, then it's cool. But I'm not about to because to me, we're wasting each other's time. I'm not about to go on a meet and greet with you. I'm not about to meet you up. Why am I meeting you? I'm only for 2 weeks.
I feel like for me, you be wasting my time having a Facebook conversation with me for 4.5 to 5 weeks. That's where what I would feel like my time isn't being valued, because at that point, it's just boring at this point. I'm like, why hasn't he?
Yeah, because I just want to go out and see what the vibe is face to face.
Right, to see if it's even worth. I don't have 4 to 5 weeks to give to you just to hit me up on Facebook. Because at some point, I'm gonna stop responding. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is weird.
And me, I'm good with that. I'm good.
He's not lying.
I'm good with that, because I know we're not gonna work out, and I'm Gucci, I'm Gucci. But for like I said, it's been proven successful, and I'm riding with it.
Hey, listen, if your formula is working, bro, it's your formula.
And that's everybody has their thing. Mm-hmm. I promise you, I'm not trying to subscribe anybody to my way.
No one's hitting the subscribe.
I'm not saying subscribe to my way,
but subscribe to our channel.
But subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, my way has proven fruitful.
Yeah.
That's all.
Do what you want with it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want with it.
Some people call
do what you want with it. Do what you want with it. Yeah. Hey, live your life, man. Hey, what am I to tell
so do y'all think women are more romantic than men?
Man. Do I think women? No.
You think men are romantic, or is like a
I think the expectation is for the man to be more romantic because at these like as we talked about, you're trying to sweep me off my feet. Like as a man, like the expectation is for him to be more romantic.
So is it weird for a man to expect to be romanced?
Absolutely not.
I don't think that's ever brought up. Like I don't think it.
Question.
I don't know any guy that ever went to their woman like, "You're not romantic enough,"
or asked to be romanced.
Like I don't think like we have the luxury of saying that.
No dude is going to his girl and be like, "Can you romance me?"
No, I don't feel like I feel like the word romance is being nuanced. I feel like if a guy isn't feeling the romance, he's gonna say, "I don't feel like I get enough attention." He's not gonna say the word romance. It's just gonna be whatever's synonymous to that romance for him. Like if he doesn't feel like, "Oh, I don't feel like you've made my favorite dish in a while," that's his way of saying, "I don't feel like you're romancing me." You know what I mean?
I get it.
I feel that.
Like I said, it goes back to knowing the person. You know what I'm saying? So if you're constantly doing things that this person appreciates, then you're like most likely that person's gonna feel that romance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on some stuff to where you don't really like, you're not really messing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of doing what you want to do. Yeah, they like chicken and stuff like that, but you want to cook steak every time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you doing your thing. Like, of course they gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? Kind of is what it is.
I feel like that would be weird for a dude to say.
What?
Can you romance me more?
It would.
Like to say.
But would it be weird
words?
to say like if to say like I don't feel like you're romantic?
No.
Because I think women will come to a dude quickly and be like, "You're not 100%. Romantic enough."
But I think it goes back to what she said. The expectation is for the dude to be romantic more, which to me is wrong.
Yeah.
Like we should both be matching.
Right. But I think that's because like a lot of women, some, not all, I never want to say all, but some, they just generalize it as like roses and flowers and teddy bears.
Yeah.
So that's their visual romance. So if a dude is not getting anything, she's like, well, how do I romance a guy? I don't think a lot of females understand how to romance a guy because their view of romantic is in a girly sense.
I can see that.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
So they ain't thinking like learning him.
Yeah.
And understanding like, you know what? He likes holding hands.
Right.
That's romantic for him.
Right.
Let me hold his hand. You know, they ain't thinking that, you know.
People overthink it. I've been one of those people where I've overthunk romance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought it had to be some elaborate thing.
Yeah, and it don't have to be that all the time. Yeah, exactly.
Let me make this reservation at Roof Chris.
Right, yeah.
You know, like
it ain't gotta be that all the time. I have definitely been an overthinker of romance.
Like she just want to take the trash out.
Exactly.
Smack her on the booty when I'm going by the door.
That's easy for me to do. That's like every day.
Oh, look, take the trash out.
And women like it. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them.
If you don't like getting your book, we're not gonna work out. We're not gonna work out.
Some girls don't like getting their ass smacked.
Yeah.
Great. If we're not gonna work out, you're not for me.
I mean, I'm smacking on the edge just for no reason.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
It's a love tap.
Yeah,
a little love tap.
I feel that.
Like if a guy
that's what we're supposed to do.
Like if you're in the kitchen with your guy.
It's in my DNA. Like I feel love, but I can smack you in your butt as I go.
I feel love.
Like if you're in the kitchen and your guy walks past you, don't smack you on the ass. It's something off between you.
He low key hates you.
He don't want to touch you.
He low key. He don't want to touch you. He thinks you're repulsive, and he wants nothing to do with you. Yeah, listen, women.
Hey, like real talk though,
women,
man.
If you're not getting your butt smacked on a regular, dude, like.
Or pinched or something.
I'm not talking like
I don't.
It don't have to be a full fledged smack.
Just a little tap.
Like a little tap, kind of a rub.
Little cuff or something. Yeah.
What if she ain't got no booty though? Like,
hey, whatever.
Whatever's back there.
No matter what's back there.
A little pap on it.
Yeah. Kiss on the back of the neck or something.
Chicks, you know, if you still hit the booty, this man to go farther in. You gotta get under it.
Or just go like straight.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta flatten your hand
out.
Flatten your hand out.
Had a curve here.
You gotta flatten it out a little
bit.
bit.
Like on the side of a butt. It's like with a
on the hip a little
like
bit.
You know what I'm saying? Grab a titty. I don't know. don't got a butt, maybe she got some titties. I don't know.
That's funny.
That went a different way. But I'm just saying.
I think a titty grab is different. Like,
I do think
if you just walk by, smack on the butt, she's like, oh, you walk by, it's like, hey, girl. Like, it's gonna be like, nigga, what's up?
Whatever y'all do in y'all household, whatever y'all norm is, I don't know.
I've never seen dudes just walk by and grab titties.
I have.
Oh,
Word? Yikes.
you just walk by dudes.
Hey,
you got just what you do, like to grab your titties.
It's happened.
Hey,
Yeah,
I've done it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why you say I don't know?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. It was there. I don't know. I did it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Titty was out, I just grabbed it.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
That's what they're for.
I mean, if you're a breast man, I guess.
I know. I get it.
that's what they're for.
That went so left.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
man.
my God! It's a perk of
That's
having.
hilarious.
It's a perk. I get
It's
it.
a perk of having them.
Still not right.
Still
not right.
What's not right about it?
He's saying to
Not
women,
right.
it's a perk for me to smack you.
Oh, y'all are crazy, bro.
That is hilarious, man. But what if like a woman's thing ain't like physical touch though? You want to smack her on the booty all the time?
That's me.
Okay.
Your thing is not physical, though?
My thing is not physical touch.
Then what?
That's weird. Like,
And so-
I've never seen a person have quality
couldn't do
time high, but physical touch not be high.
I'm a unicorn. No.
That's funny.
Okay, let me elaborate.
Yeah,
Let me
yes,
elaborate because
please.
I feel the judgment in this judgment-free
No
zone.
judgment.
No.
It's just weird.
I just a little.
I said
but
nothing.
I really
You
want
face it at
to.
all.
I just asked the question.
I really want to
I
hear
just
you
asked
about
the
Go ahead,
this.
question.
elaborate.
I got big eyes.
I just,
Okay.
I did. It's probably like a 35% judge.
65, I felt it. No.
You're
For
correct.
me,
No,
I
she's
feel
not.
like once I'm to that point with somebody, then it becomes a thing. But it's like right off the break, I'm not a physical touch.
Oh,
person.
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not.
Oh, we're talking
grabbing
about in the confines of a relationship.
I'm not
Even
grabbing
still,
booty
it
at the
really
meet
just
and
depends.
greet.
I'm not really a physical touch person. I'm just not.
So you don't like to cuddle? You like, get off me?
I feel like if I'm connected with that person, maybe I just haven't been connected to a person.
Man,
like
I'm
that,
saying
but,
connections change everything.
it
That's
do.
a fact.
It do.
Connections change everything.
'Cause I'm like that too. Like, if I ain't feeling you, don't touch me.
If I'm not feeling you,
Like,
like why are you even over here?
like-
If I ain't feeling you, why are
no.
you even at my house right
Yeah.
now? How did you?
People get
You
bored.
got my address?
People get
get
bored.
bored.
People get bored.
Oh,
This is
you're
true.
not going to
People
know
get
where I live
bored.
at. No.
Yeah, like
You're-
if I'm not feeling you, you're not gonna know where I live at.
I mean, everybody done been in a situation where you've been kicking it with somebody that you ain't really trying to be with. Like, let's just be real. Never.
B.Harris.
Never.
He's definitely.
Never. Okay.
That nigga. Los probably hasn't either.
I don't do
Maybe I'm just the weirdo.
If I
No, I've been in this
It's
situation.
happened
don't.
before.
if I'm
You just
kicking
got
with
like
you,
a cut
yeah,
buddy,
it's something.
like-
Then,
that.
like,
Yeah, I don't do that.
and you're never gonna come on my
Like, if I
house.
had sex with you and right after I'm done, like I'm ready for you to go, I'm not feeling you.
That's just barbaric.
Straight for the jug. She
just-
said barbaric.
I'm just saying, like,
That's just.
Game of Thrones, huh?
I've been there.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Wasn't no cuddling afterwards?
No. Like, I'm going
So what you about to do?
yeah.
Hit the old dusty trail. Like,
See my brother text like, hey, nigga, call me like it's an emergency. I gotta get back.
oh
man.
man,
That is the worst.
Yikes.
What's crazy is I've done that, which makes me terrible. But yeah,
So we
like,
terrible together.
Well,
We're
you don't
so
like to
terrible.
cuddle anyway, so
I don't know.
Leave me in this boat alone.
I'm just saying, that's me. I'd be like, girl, I don't know what the hell just happened. Call me with the level 10.
not the level 10.
Get out of here.
That is
She be taking too
hilarious,
long.
man.
This nigga trying to touch me. Like,
Wait, what? After
I'm just saying, I've done that sometimes. I'm just being honest. I'm just
Tell
being
your
honest.
truth. Tell your truth.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
being
speak the
honest.
truth, man. Speak
You
Like-
don't
the
want to
truth.
cuddle afterwards.
Sometimes it be like this.
It does.
It be like this.
You don't,
It's been like that.
I don't
Chemistry
think
ain't
it's
there.
weird. I don't think it's weird.
When the chemistry is there, it's different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think the chemistry is
changes
there, and then
everything.
after that, it's just like they're okay. No, this
That means
just fell
that probably
flat.
kind of trash. Then.
That's pretty much what. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I now feel that when it's trash. It's,
When you have expectations and you feel like the chemistry is there, and then
no, when the chemistry is there and the sex is trash, that is a horrible feeling.
it's the chemistry really there then.
Yes. You can have chemistry and bad sex.
Chemistry because of conversation.
Yeah, y'all can have a conversation, chemistry thing flowing. Y'all really feeling each other. Then y'all decide to take it to that next level, and then that next level is trash. sex will mess up everything if it's trash. Y'all, we can front if we want.
Agreed.
I will neither confirm or deny these things.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Like,
I will not say if I am rolling or not.
You're rolling.
Los, you rolling?
I don't think I am.
Sex can mess up. Like, you can have a biochemistry conversation. Once the sex is bad, you're going to find yourself wanting to talk to that person a little bit less. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, y'all can front, like,
The man,
y'all can leave me out here if I want by myself.
Hey, listen.
The man or the woman?
Both.
Okay.
It depends on how important
I'm open
sex
to the
is to
idea of
someone.
that.
Like, I performed bad once in my life before.
I'll give you that.
And I'm like,
I'll give
See?
you that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll give you that.
It depends on how important sex is to someone. If it ain't that important
Sex
to
is
them,
that
they might not
important to
care.
a lot of people.
To a lot of
To
people.
most people.
But not to
What
everybody.
percentage?
Yeah,
Not
give me a
to
percent.
everybody.
90.
No,
That's too
false.
high.
No.
That's too high.
No.
You are
85.
I'd have to go
5%
to
less.
65.
71.
65?
I would go
Hell
I said
no.
71. I said
Okay.
71.
I'll go to
80.
71.
80 is as low as I'm going.
71%.
I'll roll with 80.
And I say it's at different junctures of your life, too.
Okay.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At different junctures of
Yeah.
your life.
If you're doing
Yeah.
different juncture of life, I'm going 62.
Yeah, at different junctures of your life, they sex, you know, like when you've been through some stuff, you know, sex becomes a little less important, but you still want it to be fire. And bad sex can still mess up stuff. I don't care how. It could be like number 3 on your list or 4 on your list. Mm-hmm. If you're not, after a while, maybe after the first time you're still cool into it, but after a while, if you're not sexually getting pleased by the person that you're into, it's going to create a problem. Period. I don't care how much you're into it, because now you don't want to have it. So now when they touch you, it's not the same, because you're touching me and you're expecting this to lead to something, but you're touching me and I don't feel it because I know that I'm not going to be satisfied by your touch.
And every time I'm just like, oh,
In that context, I might
let's
roll
just get
with
it
that.
over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a relationship and everything is fire, but every time y'all have sex, you feel like, let me just go ahead and lay down.
Like it's
and
a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that messes up things. Because now
with that.
Now the smack on the butt in the kitchen don't mean the same. Now when you move the hair and kiss on the neck, you're like, oh, here this nigga go trying to get some. And she ain't feeling it because she knows it's gonna not be what she really like.
But what if he ain't trying to get some? What if he just...
But that she's still gonna cringe at that kiss on the neck because she gonna think that's where it's
Because
trying
it
to go.
becomes a sexual action at that point.
Yeah, it's a sexual act and she knows it's about to be unsatisfying. Like straight up.
I mean, I'm rolling.
Like
I can
maybe
see that
90 was a
happening.
strong number, but hey,
90 is a
very
lot.
strong.
90
That
was
is a
very
lot.
unrealistic number.
it's not unrealistic.
It's very unrealistic.
I'll give you 80.
Okay. I'll take between
I'll give you 80.
90.
I'm going to 75.
I'm not being in a relationship where the sex is terrible.
And I that's you.
I feel like it's 90% of your list. How about that?
It's 100 on his list. Like he's already, that's it. Like it's 100.
Like it ain't 100.
It's 90. I'll say 90 from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah.
We can have a lot, but at that area, at this juncture in life, because I'm past the teaching this stage. Like I need you to have a little XP.
I feel like the lowest number I would give you is 97.
97? No. Conversation is the main thing with me. If we can't have
Conversation and bad sex.
but still, vice versa. Great sex and bad conversation.
But we're not talking about conversation. We're talking about the sex part.
Good to have both.
Yeah, I need both.
Good to have both.
I have to have both.
If you don't have both, that means
I'm done.
It's 100.
Yeah, call it as you may.
I know. I did.
If I can't have both, I don't want it. I want good conversation and great sex.
I'm mad about it.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
And you gotta look good. So all of those go hand in hand.
You just added on, but I'm like, no.
I know what I want.
Exactly, and that's good. At this point in your life, I'm glad you know what you want.
But I think all those things kind of go hand in hand, like with romance and all that stuff. So conversation,
Yeah.
having a vibe, having chemistry. Which
Because if we have all that,
sometimes
eventually I'm
leads
going to want to go there. Eventually, I ain't saying first month, phase 1, phase 2,
Yeah.
phase 30.
Well, I think all that again, it goes into romance, good conversation and stuff, good sex. It all kind of rolls into that.
Yeah.
Now, I do think great sex can be created
Yes.
That part.
in a certain degree. Because if the nigga can't last, I don't care what you create. But
There's pills, I guess. There's the medication route.
It's a fact, though.
No,
It's
but
a fact.
It's a fact.
This is my thing with the medication.
I
part.
would
That's a fact.
judge a man in his 30s on medication for that. Like I
Listen.
very judgmental.
I feel you.
Listen, I get it. But what I'm saying is, would you
I know a
rather,
couple
if you
niggas
really feel the guy, would you rather start messing
putting
with
nobody
him?
out there.
I ain't gonna
or
put
you
the
get
name.
medicine?
I know a couple niggas.
Sex ain't really that high on my list, so if me personally, it wouldn't be a deterrent.
So trash sex wouldn't be a deal breaker.
I wouldn't say trash sex. What I'm saying is like sex isn't like
A weigh-in, like that much of a weigh-in.
yeah, like I feel like there other things that
So when I'm saying it's effective, and I'm saying
I understand completely. What
I'm
you're
saying trash
But I'm saying if
sex.
somebody was like, no, I mean like.
I'm
I'm not past the teaching phase, so if somebody can't satisfy me, I'm willing to give you some tips and tricks and let you know what you gotta do.
When I say
Trash.
teaching phase, it's like I can't make you
Like, there's
if you're
something.
not open.
I've
Yeah.
heard some
You know what I
stories.
mean? Like
Yeah.
if you're just closed off to
I've heard
everything that's
stories.
subjective,
There's
I don't have time for that.
I got you.
Now, if you're just doing something and
seriously.
you like, I'm like, hey, do it like this, or you tell me to do it, because we gotta learn each other.
Right.
So that's different.
That is a fact. You do have to learn each other.
But I'm
Which
saying
again goes
is
back
like,
to the romance.
yeah, I
100%.
just think all of it goes hand in hand,
Yes.
and being trash at any of it can mess up a lot of things.
100%.
Like just being real.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be great at sex, have great conversation. If somebody's trash financially, you'll start feeling
It's true. No, it's true. 100%. Yeah. You all right over there?
Gucci.
You having flashbacks?
Having a good time over here.
Okay.
All right, man, we good?
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to say. That's about all I got to say about that.
All right, man, final thoughts? Humble?
Final thoughts. I would just say, learn what is romantic for you. Don't let someone else tell you what romance is for you. And by someone else, I mean friends, family, movies, podcasts, books. Because, people like to read these romance books. Don't let somebody else's romance become yours. Decide what you like. That's it.
Elle, final thoughts?
I'd have to piggyback off of that. First of all, no, I would say not only learn the person, learn yourself, because I can't tell you how to love me if I don't know what I'm looking for.
That's facts.
I feel like until you're in tune with yourself, you're not going to be in tune with anybody else.
Absolutely.
All right, I like it. Nichols?
I would say don't make romance hard.
Don't overthink it. Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Simplify it. And I'm not going to say be against the movies or books. If it fits, if you see a movie and book and it fits into your partner's love language and you want to steal the idea, by all means do it. Don't let the books and movies set the foundation of what you think it should look like.
Yeah.
But sometimes books and movies can make you creative.
It can give you an idea.
Yeah, sometimes
100%.
creativity is needed, definitely if you've been in something for a long time. So be spontaneous.
I like it.
Do something off the cuff sometimes, and don't make it that hard. Just learn your person and vibe with it. Communicate. That's it from you, boy.
I like it. My final thoughts. Romance is don't make it more harder than what it is. Have fun with it. Like if you're with a person, then if y'all spending y'all lives together, you have time, have fun with it. Don't try doing the same old things, even if it is romantic, is going to I feel like it may get old. Try new things, be adventurous, and enjoy your relationship.
Be
Man.
open.
That's the person y'all chose each other. So now have fun with it. Let your relationship flourish in that area. And don't try to prescribe what you think romance should look like. That's like everyone said.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, man.
Before we go, I know you run a business.
I do.
Okay.
And
I do.
you got your glam goddess thing. So tell the people, and we'll share the link to it. We'll put the link on our YouTube thing for her. She actually made the shirt.
Oh yeah, that's
Nice.
familiar.
Free.
I made my shirt too. It says maybe she's born with it, maybe it's motivation.
Hey,
That's dope. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me on Facebook at Glam Goddess. Goddess spelled GAUDESS. And yeah, I am. I guess they'll share the link.
Yeah, we'll share the link. She make all type of shirts, got type of stuff. She'll do some customs if you got some custom bread.
You shipping out before Christmas?
Ooh, I'm almost at my cutoff. I am enjoying my Christmas season this year. Last year I finished my last order on Christmas Day, and I did not have time to shop.
Yeah.
This year my cutoff is as of Saturday, so if it ain't by Saturday, I can't guarantee it by Christmas.
Dope.
I like it.
Yeah.
But thank y'all for having me nonetheless.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for coming.
No problem.
Thank you for coming.
It was a good experience. I would say it was good.
Maybe one day I'll be back.
You said it like you gave a like an evaluation.
Right.
I did.
I got
I did. And I think it was good.
That's hilarious.
Like if they would say, "Hey, keep like, what's she coming back?" I was like, "Cool." And if you went, I'm like, "Nah, she's gonna be straight."
That is
But I liked your input. I like your input. Like you weren't scared to say stuff, so I like it. Talked about me being single. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to cry later. Don't worry about that.
No, it's okay. I cry too, but no.
It's okay.
I'm gonna cry later.
No, real talk. I'm not gonna cry in front of you.
I don't want you to cry in front of me. What I meant by that is
This-
that is
I'm
a bit
joking.
unconventional.
No.
That's all I meant by that. That is really unconventional.
Yes, we are.
I'm joking.
That is
Yes,
really
we are still
It's
unconventional.
okay.
I do feel like that came off super shady, and I'm not a shady person.
It came off to like I can completely understand why someone would think, oh, he's single because of he has all these things about him.
All these phases.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like who will put up with that?
Because I damn sure would.
Yeah. That's his life.
You got 2 weeks to waste my time. No, I'm not shady.
Hey, everybody got a little shady.
It be your own people.
It do for real. It be your own people. But
Don't talk to
have
me.
a good have a good rest of y'all night or day, whatever y'all doing.
I'm not shady.
I thought you caught that thing.
You're right. That was.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah.
But as long as you knew what I was talking about, that's all that mattered. That's all that
I'm like,
mattered.
you really about to say this?
I had to catch myself. I had to remember where I was. I was like, ooh.
I'm glad you did.
Okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been real.
Tom step there. We're gonna say that.
And yeah,
Follow us, like us, subscribe.
we still need those 5-star reviews.
Yeah, I didn't even check
Hey, man,
the Apple.
Last one we had was like September.
on Apple.
I
Yes,
haven't
I ain't checked on Apple Podcasts
listen,
in a minute.
people, if you're listening to us on Apple, like let us know.
Please.
Like just let us know. You don't gotta do a lot. Just hit those five stars and just say, hey, I'm listening. Or something.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know not everybody's on YouTube listening to us. Because I've talked to people.
I mean, because when we looking at our views from Anchor, which puts it out, you could tell it's still a good 200, 300 listens a week that ain't coming from YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
And we love our YouTube followers, listeners.
we haven't had
hey, shout out, man. Hey, man.
Apple Music review since September.
People roundabout tell me how they listen to the podcast, and I think that's excellent. Like, I'm stunned and surprised, and I love it every single time. I like it. I'm glad y'all rocking with us, man. I'm not gonna cry now. I'm gonna cry later.
Cry in the car.
I don't like being. I don't want to cry in the car because my car is my happy place. So
I feel that.
So if I cry in the car, I want to associate sadness with my car.
I feel that. Although I have cried in my car before.
I've definitely cried in my car. I've definitely cried in my car before. It was terrible.
You ever be like crying while you driving?
I pulled over.
It's terrible.
I pulled like
crying
this.
while you driving.
I'm gonna get to a wreck. I can't see nothing. I was snotting.
That if it's that hard cry.
Like, what am I doing?
Listen, I got a breakdown in my car while I was driving. Like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Are we
right
still
now?
recording?
Yes, we are.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're confessing right now.
Hey,
it's a
It's just
confession.
a confession now. Have you cried in the car? If you cried in the car, share your cry in the car experience.
It happens.
All right, man.
It's okay to cry.
It is. Get in touch with your inner.
I suggest you pull
cry
over
baby.
though.
Pull over.
Go to the parking lot or something.
Nah, I straight drove.
I had that happen to me. I had to pull over to Quick Trip. It was really
My contact fell out one day. Like, they was rubbing his eye now.
It was the ugly
And you ever
part.
feel
You just hit that
like somebody
hiccup.
is like looking at you?
Yeah, like
I'm driving. I feel like
yeah.
niggas looking at me crying.
Bruh.
Like, what is wrong with that man? He's going through.
I don't know what he's like.
For real. Like, honey, I think we'll be okay.
At least we ain't bad off as that guy.
Like, honey, look at him.
You look over at him again while they catching you. You looking over. Oh my god, you embarrassed. All right, we done.
Signing off, y'all. We holler at y'all next week, man. Oh, man, that's funny.
I just
See
got
ya.
sad all over again.
Oh, that's not what we were trying to do.
No, flashback.
Laugh in my pain. Laugh in my pain.
That's the only way to get through it.
Oh god.